welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do a little bit of cussing around here. So your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen, we may have some bad opinions and whatever it is that you're going through. If you feel triggered, baby, just remember we're not talking about you. We're talking about the people on the screen. Happy Thursday. I'm sorry. I don't know why I got the giggles. Happy Thursday. And I'm not high. Hello. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby. Like I told you, we do a little bit of cussing around here. Welcome on in. Dawn Namichi, the RN, baby. I see you were here first. I forgot when you play music in the beginning, you can hear everything. Baby, I'm over here sneezing and everything. Dawn Amici RN, hey baby, Petty Patty, Toddy Jackson, Justin's mom, hey sugars, how you doing? Thank you so much for blessing me. Butterfly 23, L Sid, only me 23, Miss ICU 2, Penelope, Shay B, Diddy's Baby Oil featuring the Astro Glide, No Bond. Welcome on in. Let's talk about it. Jet Black, us as in we. Seniors need love too. Miss HLS. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Jackson Tabasco, but I call her, and I should be the only one calling her Jackson Tabasco. Okay. Welcome on in. We got you. Hello, hello, hello. Ole. Welcome on in. And Miss Lorraine. Great to see you, baby doll. Welcome on in. What's going on, y'all? Let me see here. Did I get Miss HLS? Miss HLS? Okay, Miss HLS. I was about to give you another hello. I know you would be okay with that, right? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the heck is going on. I got to walk away for a second because I'm going to tell y'all why I'm sneezing in 1 second. Because, in order to get this content, you know what I mean? So we can talk about people. You know, I be down there on the TikToks, right? I be down there on the TikToks. I hope you all are looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. You know, smelling good is mandatory. And that's why I'm sneezing. I was on the TikTok in them people's business about, sometimes I don't know how to say certain things, baby, because I don't want to be offensive. So y'all can correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm politically incorrect or whatever. But there are a few viral, it's not viral, it's trending on the FYP page of TikTok. They say that Mexican women, their clothing smells really good. And one of our good sisters got onto the TikTok and she said, what are y'all washing your clothes in? Like, what kind of laundry detergent are you guys using? So they are down there on the TikTok getting the hacks for the good smelling laundry. The Mexican community is letting the girlies know what they use. And everything that they use is everything that I walk right on by in the store. That bag of powder, because I thought that depending on the type of machine you have, you know, everything has to be, is it HE or HD, baby? You know what I'm trying to think is HE. Your detergent has to be HE. And not only that, baby, I have sensitive skin. Oh, but baby, when I seen them pouring them powders all up into people's tubs and whatnot, I said, oh, well, let me go do it. Baby, my little sweater smells so good, but I am sneezing, okay? I'm not used to all of this, but listen. Now, baby, I'm a hug on y'all today. Well, girl, smell my sweater. Smell my sweater. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So that's why y'all heard me sneezing while I'm trying to come on live with your sassy experience, Ole Queen Black. Welcome on in. How are you all doing? Did I miss anybody? The woman he chose. Hello, baby. Welcome on in. Rossi. Hello, hello, hello. Butterfly 23. Did I get you, baby? CW. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, let's talk about Diddy real quick. So, we left off yesterday. We found out that he didn't get the RICO. He's guilty on 2 charges of, a little hooker, here and there. And they went back to court at 5 o'clock and bail was denied. All right. So we're finished with that. We covered that. And I'll just say good for him. Okay. He thought he was about to come out, walk out the courthouse with his family, go home and do God knows what. But guess what? He's not out. He's still in jail. His sentencing is not until, they're saying October, but they're going to fight to speed it up, and you know what? That's all I got. I mean, what more can we say about it? That's it. That's it, and that's all. I'm going to give you guys the hack. Now, all of my loads don't smell like this, okay? All of my loads don't smell like this, and I don't know why this one does. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. My machine, they recommend that you let the machine fill up with water first. My machine doesn't work that way. If I let my machine fill up, I would have to put my machine on full fill or something. So if I start my load and ain't nothing in there, baby, it's just gonna give you a drop of water. It's just gonna give you a drop of water, and that's it. Okay. So some of the girlies are saying if you have that type of machine, then you can dissolve it in hot water first and pour it in. I said, I ain't got time for it. I don't like doing laundry anyway. I hate laundry. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all on the TikTok what the girls are talking about. Y'all see how I got in and out of Diddy? Because see, I did too much Diddy yesterday. Because in the beginning, when we found out what he was guilty and not guilty on, I don't know how I was feeling about it, because I just feel like I know what the charges was about. I get it. I get it. I get it. I do. But I just was thinking, like, all that shit he's done, even though it's not part of this court case, for him to just seem like he's about to get away with a bunch of foolishness and a bunch of violence and a bunch of, some of you will say, removing people from the face of this earth. This just seems crazy, and I compare it to Harvey and his decrepit, creepy looking, wrinkled ass, and brother Bill Cosby and brother R. Kelly. So I was thinking to myself, well, he's definitely going to go down. That's what I was thinking. He's definitely going to go down. But as the trial went on, I'm just like, they're too secretive. They're not saying everything. And this is just literally about what he's doing in these people's hotel and Holiday Inns. But they're leaving out the guests. They're leaving out the parties. And I was just like, I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? And again, just comparing to other people, because the people like to say, oh, they're trying to take down another black mogul. And what does race have to do with somebody beating women, drugging women, doing, fuck it, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that black, I'm done. So yeah, no bond. He'll be in there until they sentence him. I don't know how long they're going to sentence him for. People were saying that in the courtroom, that the prosecution was saying something about 50 plus months. Regardless, neither here nor there, he will be spending time in jail. No telling what else will happen during that time. So I don't know. I'm just so shocked to see how many women just are cheering and happy about it. And I don't know any of these people at the end of the day, but I'm just like, as a woman, how are you happy about just because you used to do a little diddy bop? Okay. Just because you used to, do all about the Benjamins, baby. Like, okay. I just don't get it, but it is what it is. Let's move on. We're going to go to TikTok and talk about this laundry detergent, honey, that got me in here sneezing because y'all heard it. I'm so sorry. I am in another screen. April B. I am. Oh. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Wait, can y'all hear all of that screaming on my TikTok? Give me a sec. Girl, you get into the TikTok, there's a bunch of craziness going on. Give me a second. Oh, what the hell did happen? Can I turn it down? Mexican. Okay, let's see. Does she look like she dancing to music? I can't. Why y'all got to put music on every damn thing? No. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Now, I didn't get all of these things that the people are showing, but I got some of them. Okay, let me see. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Are you Mexican, honey? I don't want to hear from you. Yeah, okay, let me see. Make sure if Mexican. Who is this guy here? Oh my God, everything got music on it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Jesus. In my B. Simone voice. My God. Thank you, sis, for not putting pop, lock, and drop it and shaking ass music on your thing. Now I can share with my people. Dang. All right, let me see here. All right, so y'all be nice because everybody on TikTok, they don't get dressed. They just come as is. You come as is on the TikTok. Shay B, hey baby, welcome on. And Doll posted with no sound, and you talk. L said, now you see, I'm sneezing, and I sound like somebody's uncle today. I need them to talk to y'all. Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and hit the play. She's gonna tell you.
Yay! So first we're gonna go in with the Ariel. And just to let y'all know, our products bought for this, I paid $50 for. $51 from Walmart. And I hope it lasts me about 6 months. So there we go. We got the Ariel in. Next, we're gonna go in with 2 bottles of Roma. This is why the Mexican smells so good, y'all. This shit smells so fucking good.
Now come on now, Tracy. Yeah, you were doing really good. Let me cuss. I can't do it. Hey, Juju G.
Better stop that shit. Bitch, I got something to make you lay down.
Oh, girl, I didn't know you was ratchet. Now, what the hell? Come on now, Reese. Reese, what's really going on, girl? Oh my God.
Hey guys, have you ever wondered what a Mexican mom puts in her laundry to make it smell so good? Well, look no further. This is my way to do it. It's been a while since I felt good, and I've been using these little tiny packs from the Dollar Tree, but now I got around to doing my whole routine again. I'm going to use this 27-quart container I've had for a while. I got this from Target. I'm going to start with Ariel. It's $9.97 and it's 105 ounces. You can do this whichever way you want. You can layer or mix when you're done, whatever's easiest. 2 packs of Roma, which is $1.48 each. I'm going to add both of those in. One 70-ounce bag of Foca for $4.48. Already, I can smell this through my entire upstairs. It smells so good. Right here, you can start mixing in if it's getting too overwhelming for you because it does take a while to mix. Offer jabon zote at $3.48 for 17 ounces. We're going to add that on top as well. And the most expensive thing you're going to do is obviously the Downy Unstoppables at $15.97. But this is so key to making this whole thing come together. So after that, you're just going to mix it really, really well. Like I said, if you want to layer in between so you don't have to do this because it does start to hurt your hands, you can. This is a grand total of about $42 and it lasts me so long. I can't really put like a time limit on it depending on like what's going on, but at least 2 to 3 months. And it smells incredible. Hey guys, have you ever wondered what a Mexican mom...
Okay, so what I did, now I just put everything that she put here in the chat for you all. For those of you who don't have sensitive skin, I'm not going to, here's the thing. Y'all already heard me sneezing, okay? So understand, is my skin itching? I can't tell you if it's from the detergent or if it's from what I previously have going on from a food allergy. Okay. What I used was the Ariel bagged powder. I used these 2 things from the Dollar Tree. It's in a container. It has a yellow lid, Oxy something. I did Oxy, which is a brightener. And if my camera ain't on, is it? Okay, because I have to take the sweater off and the dress I have on is not appropriate. So I used 2 Oxy things. You get them from the Dollar Tree. I used a bag of Ariel, not the Downy, just the original Ariel. And I used, what else did I put in there? I didn't do the scent beads because I was just like, okay, that's too much. That's too much. And there was something else that I used, you guys, and I can't even remember what it was. Or maybe I just did 2. Okay, maybe I just did the 2. Okay, I don't know. I just wanted to try it out. It does smell really, really good. But you heard me sneezing. And yes, Ale, thank you. OxyClean, but the Dollar Tree version. Okay, because I do like that one in there. The Downy Unstoppables, I didn't do that. I need to get the Zote. I'm going to place a Walmart order today. And I just like how it smells, you guys. I'm so sick of using scent-free and free of this and free of that. And I was just like, I want good smell. I want a good smelling laundry. You know, I do. I would like a good smelling blanket. K Sharp, does it smell good? Because see, y'all don't smell this sweater. I was going to get the Borax Elsie because I usually buy that anyway, but I didn't see it in Family Dollar because I got my Zoka. I got my Ariel from Family Dollar. And then I also did the what's it called? What's it call it? Oh crap. Oh, I can't even remember. Oh, the Insuro or something fabric softener is another thing that they were recommending as well. I think there's something wrong with my fabric softener dispenser in my washer because when I put it in there, I see it leaking into the washing machine. And I'm like, is that supposed to happen? And then when I start my load, I hit the fabric softener button and I'm just like, well, what's the point of hitting a button if some of it is liquid? Maybe I'm doing a heavy pour. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So that was the laundry hack, and that's why I was sneezing. I was thinking about using natural oils Ale, but since I'm heavy-handed with my own body oils, I didn't want to put too much in to it and then the clothes come out oil stained. You know, I don't think I would know how to be mindful, because that's another thing that's trending now on TikTok is the detergent, the powder detergent with dupes of your favorite perfume. And I'm sure they're using an oil in order to get that. DMV 703, Sanders RN 23, Kina 14. Welcome on in. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, sassy experience, baby. The one thing the doll is not going to do is I'm not going back down to the basement for the last rinse. Once I walk away from that once I hate laundry. Once I walk away, when I close that lid, honey, I'm not coming back down there until that machine starts singing a song to me that the cycle is over, and I'm gonna transfer it to the dryer. I'm just not that type of gal, okay? That's going to really spend a lot of time in front of that washing machine. Okay. I'm going to put that stuff in there and I'm going to step away. I'm not coming back for the rinse cycle. That's another thing they say. It's instead of putting a fabric softener in the thing, they want you to come and pour it. I ain't doing all of that, baby. I'm just not going to do that. No, I'm not. Okay. No, I am not. So, let me see if I missed anybody that came in. I don't think I did. K Sharp, did I say hello, baby? How are you? I'm going to go on Walmart and see, is this Zote or Zote? Okay. The Downy Unstoppables. I'm really not a Downy girl. I like how it smells. And I do believe I bought the scent beads like maybe a long time ago when we first got the new washer, because we had a front loader and it was a Samsung. I don't care what nobody says. Never buy a Samsung washing machine. And what did he do after the front loader went out? You know what he did? He went and bought a Samsung top loader. And I'm just like, didn't we already, hey, why are we still purchasing Samsung? But anywho, I just don't got time, y'all. I don't even know what I was about to say. I done forgot that damn quick. Miss CLC, hey baby, welcome on in. So yeah, now it wasn't anything to mix all of the things. Sassy Sue, hello baby. If I didn't say hello to you, it wasn't anything to mix the two things that I did mix together. And I think it was 3 things, but I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't remember all of that right now at this moment. TB21, hey baby, welcome on in. Hey, let's talk about it. Puricell original. Downy got toasted vanilla. Okay, I do the Lysol. I do the Lysol laundry sanitizer. I do that, the lavender one. So yeah, I had a Samsung fridge, Dawn Michi the RN, and during the Panasonic, that Samsung refrigerator showed its entire ass. And this was when everybody was low on inventory. Called my home warranty. Is it the home warranty? Yeah. Called them people. Cinch, with y'all funky asses. Excuse my language. I hate Cinch home warranty. I forgot what I forgot who they were prior. I think it was HLS. Speaking of HLS, I think it was HLS home warranty, but then it switched over to Cinch. Terrible. I don't even know why I'm still paying my money to listen. Don't get me started. But anywho, finally they gave me the check to replace my refrigerator because no one even wanted to come and fix the Samsung refrigerator. And when I went to Home Depot, no, I ended up getting my refrigerator from Lowe's. Was it Home Depot? It was either Home Depot or Lowe's. I was just like, I don't want anything LG and I don't want anything Samsung. I want old school. Where is the General Electric, the Frigidaire? Back in the day, we're Whirlpool. I don't want nothing fancy. Like, I'm over it. Oh, what you say, Toddy Jackson? Things. Y'all didn't know I have a home warranty. Listen, I'm done. Okay, how is American Home Shield? If you're thinking about switching, obviously all of these companies are a scam. Okay. I just Googled Zote. The white one is fragrance free. Oh, and shredding that Zoe is hell. That's why I've been sitting in my laundry room for months, but I did complete the mission the other day. Well, I think somebody using Zoe, it looks like it's already there. It's flakes. There's flakes there. Okay, I understand. Says I only use unscented washing powder with the Diva by Tyler Candle Company washing liquid. That stuff smells so good, but it smells like you're wearing a perfume instead of a perfume. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, cinch is full. Now, don't get me wrong. Anytime I've had, and it can be my area, maybe it's my area, but when it comes to, it's like the deductible keeps going up. I believe when I first started with them, it was $50. Now it's 150, which is expected, right? You can't expect things to stay the same. But it's like they bring these service providers out there. They're probably not really paying them anything, and the contract probably sucks with the service providers. And it's just like by the time you go through all of it, you're going to just come out of your pocket and just replace it. You know, that's what I feel at the end of the day. I'm stuttering. At the end of the day. And then I look at my house is old. So when we first got this house, we had a lot of plans to, renovate. And when a pandemic came, it just slowed a lot of our plans down. And like I look at my stove is so, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, it works. Thank you, Jesus. It works. But I'm just like, if I have to ever get this replaced, the home warranty is going to be worth it because of the type of stove that it is. The oven is built into the cabinet space, and the stove is a stovetop, but underneath is a cabinet where I put my pots and pans. That is that type of stove. I don't know the proper terminology right now because I'm annoyed because my nose is running. And I don't know if I'm catching a cold or if this damn detergent is bothering me. But it might be worth it for that is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. We've had American Home Shield scam when you really need it. See, I have good luck with American Home Shield, but my old AC is out now. With a warranty, it will be $1,400 to repair or $4,400 for a new one. Jesus. I prefer American Home Shield. I've gotten several things replaced, including a new HVAC and hot water heater. My. Elsa says, I don't do much with laundry smell, so it will clash with my Twyla oils. Elsa has put a promotional comment here. Shout out to our baby doll, Twyla, and her oils and all of her products for our skin. All right. AHS has even replaced one of my toilets and a ceiling fan. Oh, wow. When they removed the agitators from the washers, it all went straight to hell. You ain't never lied, Shay P. Give me one of them old school machines, baby, when it would beat the smithereens out of those clothings. Yes. Chick-fil-A gal, welcome on in, honey. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's move on to a little bit of gossip. I want to cancel my American Home Shield. It must be my service people. They want to fix everything, replace the. See, that's what I think it depends. Reefs and Muffs, Mom. I think it depends what area you live in, because the service people around here that show up to fix the things here, it's given. I need somebody who's just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to work with you. Let them know we can't fix this and file a claim for them to replace it. I want one of them type of people. You know what I mean? I don't want you to figure it out. I would like a replacement. Okay. So yes. So I am going to get now. Speaking of the laundry, I am going to continue though. I'm not going to give up because I don't think a blanket is going to give me too many problems, because half the time, honey, the blanket, during the hot flashes and stuff, the blanket is off and on. So just something I'm doing, honey, because, it is what it is. Leo Lady 251, welcome on in. So let me go over here to my gossip section of the dollhouse. I wonder if we got the couch over there. Did we update our couch? We did. So, baby, let's get into somebody's business, okay? And let me see which business we're going to get into. Are we going to talk about, Drek, Queen of Atlanta, Beat by Drek? Part 2, Veronica. So today we're getting into everybody's crazy and what's going on down there to the hair salons. Oh, baby, people are losing their mind, okay? So let's start here. Is this it here? Queen of Atlanta. Okay, no. So let's get into Drek. Beat by Drek. That's Drek. We talked about this last week, or somebody made the suggestion to me last week, told me to look it up. I got a few things from that situation. Let's get into it. And he's in Atlanta, okay? This is his work, all right? So he does great work. It seems like he's known for layers. So he's going to be for the girlies who want the layers. You want that, you know, get into it, okay? Love that. Now, you all might, it depends on what kind of style you have yourself. Love the bob, okay? This is a wig. Okay, so he's popular for cuts, curls, layers, and all of the things. But he put his hands on one of his customers. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. So this is what he's known for. These types of styles right here. All right. So let's get into what he did to the girlie. Okay. Her name is Queen of Atlanta. She's a viral influencer, I believe, in the Atlanta. So let her tell you what had happened.
My hair is not done, and I just got into a physical altercation with a male hairstylist in Atlanta. Why are you touching me? You're tripping? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the stop! You tripping? I just got you. Stop! So pretty much, I had an appointment today with an Atlanta male hairstylist at 12 p.m. When I arrived to the hair appointment, I walked in the door, greeted him, said, hey. Immediately as I walked in the door, he said, why is your hair in a box? You didn't wash it. Mind you, I hadn't even stepped in the door 30 seconds. And the first thing he says to me is, why is your hair in a box? You didn't wash it. I said, well, the hair is pre-washed. It's my best friend's bundles, and I'm getting wand curls, and she told me that I probably didn't need to deep condition or shampoo it because I'm getting wand curls. He's like, that's y'all problem. Y'all don't read the website. Y'all don't read. All y'all do is skip over, don't read. He just starts going off on a tangent, and I haven't even been in the door for a whole minute. I don't find that to be professional when you're booking an appointment with somebody. In the seconds that you're greeted or meeting the person, they start going off and venting about a simple mistake. My thing is, granted, the hair is pre-washed, and if he felt like he wanted to wash it again, he should have just charged me. All he had to say was, okay, well, I would prefer to wash your hair right before your appointment, and I'll charge you. I would have said, cool. There's nothing I can, like, if I made a mistake, fine. I will own up to that. So I sit down, and I immediately noticed that there were other women in there pretty much getting service at the same time as me. So I sit down and I start getting braided down. It took his assistant an hour to do my braid down, and she was super heavy-handed. I'm like kind of squirming a little bit, and she's like, are you tender-headed? And I'm like, no. Like, mind you, I've been getting my hair done since I was 4 years old. I've never been tender-headed. Not tender-headed. I get my hair done every 2 to 3 weeks. Never have I had that strong of a braid down to the fact that I felt like she was braiding my brain cells. I'm actually going through scrutinizing pain right here just to get my hair braided down. So I skip over that part because I just have my AirPods in. I'm scrolling on TikTok. Like, I'm just doing everything but to just get through this appointment because I have a flight in the morning to Thailand, and I'm leaving the country for the entire summer. I need my hair done. I'm not going to find anybody else to do my hair before my flight in the morning across the world. So I was pretty much subjected to deal with anything that came with this appointment in the name of me getting my hair done because I'm going to Thailand and Dubai for the summer. I need my hair done right now. So as I sit down to get my hair braided down, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to record the hair. It's my best friend's hair. I was supposed to do a little bit of content of the hair in the box for her. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to do some content of the hair. He said, you ain't doing no content of me. Y'all cannot record me. I don't know why y'all think y'all can come in here and record me. I'm not being recorded. Mind you, I haven't said nothing about recording this man. I said out loud to myself, oh shoot, I forgot to do the content. He going off on a tangent talking about I can't record him when I had no wish or desire to record him. I'm sitting in his chair. He's sewing my hair down, and I'm sitting on my phone. I'm scrolling on TikTok. I got my AirPods in. He like, you need to sit up straight. You acting like you sitting in a Buick. You can't sit up straight? I'm like, mind you, this is like the 4th rude thing he said to me since I arrived. And every time he said anything to me, it's been rude. And I just can't even believe the commentary at this point because it's beyond unprofessional. When he gets done sewing my hair down, he begins to start combing it out. I'm like, hey, would you mind layering my hair? Because his hair was actually longer. It was just all that was available on the website. I wanted to go for a shorter curly look. He like, no. For what? What you want it layered for? So I'm like, it's okay. I'm still sitting there. He starts to put foam all over my hair to prepare me to go under the dryer. Mind y'all, I said I was sitting in the seat watching TikToks with my AirPods in. Why is he putting the foam all over my AirPods to the point that they go out while they're in my ear? So now I'm a little bit irritated because you've been rude to me. You've been disrespectful. You haven't been welcoming. You haven't been professional. And now you've destroyed my AirPods by putting foam in my AirPod ear when you could have simply professionally said, hey, for this part of the process, would you mind removing your AirPods for me? That was all he had to do. So I take the AirPods out, I put them back in the case. I'm like, you know what, just put them back in the case. He says to me, I'm about to put you under the dryer, and when you come back, I'm gonna need you to act like you know how to sit up straight. So at this point, I'm just taken aback. I actually can't even believe the experience that I'm having. I literally text my friends after he said that to me. I text both of my friends and said, bro, I'm never booking him again. He's rude. Because they knew how excited I was for this appointment. I was anticipating my appointment all week just for it to go like this. So I sit under the dryer, and like I told y'all, it's 3 other women in there that he's cycling through, working on all of us at the same time. So that girl that was sitting under the dryer when he started sewing me down, she finally gets to come back in the room after he sewed my hair down for about 40 minutes. She goes back in, he puts me and another girl under the dryer. At this point, I arrived to this appointment at 12 o'clock. It's now 3:20. So when he comes out to take me and the other girl from off under the dryer, he goes to her. He says, you're dry, you can go in. He comes to me. I had already had my dryer hood up. He's like, are you dry or do you think you dry? I'm like, I'm dry. I was like, I also want to know how many people are in front of me because I have somewhere to go. He like, before I could even get the rest of my sentence out, mind you, I didn't even get to say the rest of my sentence. He said, baby, you can get the fuck on. I couldn't even believe what was going on at this point. Because I had never in my life experienced anything like this. I have a grown man standing over me telling me, baby, you can get the fuck on. You got too much going on and you're too discombobulated and now you think you're about to rush me? You can go. So I sit in the chair for a second, just kind of taking everything in as to what just happened. I grab my purse and I start to walk towards the door. And as I'm walking towards the door, he pushes me out the way, closes and locks the door and says, pay me. So at this point, I'm like, you just told me to get the fuck out. And now you're asking me to pay you? You didn't even finish my hair is not done. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Pay me half then. Pay me half. I'm like, you've been rude, unprofessional, deceiving, conniving, and I have not enjoyed this appointment at all. And you just told me to get the fuck out. Literally cursed at me. What am I paying you for? And I'm the type of person to just get out of a toxic or chaotic environment. I would do whatever to leave. At this point, I had no issues with paying him. The only problem was he only wants to be paid in cash. So I stopped at the ATM on my way to the appointment and I forgot the ATM was in my cup holder. So I'm like, I can pay you. I have the cash. It's in my cup holder. You can just come with me outside to my car. I'm not coming outside with you to your car. You came up here to this appointment with no money. No, I didn't come to the appointment with no money. I mistakenly made a mistake and left the money in the cup holder of my car. Mind you, the money is literally sitting right here in the cup holder of my car. When I went to the ATM, I took out $500. So at the moment that he pushed me out the way to close and lock the door, I was immediately taken aback because you just put your hands on me. Mind you, there are 2 or 3 other women in this suite because like I told you, he was working on multiple people all in one time slot. What is the point in taking deposits from people if you are going to work your one around 5 or 6 different heads and y'all got us out here paying $50 deposits? What am I paying a deposit for a time slot that's not even designated and scheduled for me? He has locked me in a room. He's pushing me out the way. He's already put his hands on me and he had the audacity to reach for my purse. This is my purse. I have a very small Chanel purse on my body. He had the audacity to reach for it. I said, if you reach for my purse, it will go up in this hole. And that is exactly what I said. Because mind you, I don't have nothing in that purse but a pew-pew. So you yanking and reaching for my purse, ain't no cash, ain't no wallet, ain't no nothing in there. So when you open the purse and you realize that it's nothing but a pew-pew, what's going to be your next reaction? You're going to whip out my own pew-pew on me because you're reaching for my purse. It's 3:30 at this point. My hair is not done. I've been in a physical altercation with you and you're reaching for my purse and you have me locked in a room, refusing to let me leave after you just told me to get the fuck on. Who tells somebody to get the fuck on and then locks them in a room and say, well, you can't get the fuck on until you pay me for an undone service, an incomplete, not finished service? He calls his assistant in there and they start to argue with me and try to deflect the fact that I probably didn't have any money to pay for the appointment in the first place because I was quote unquote lying that it was in the car. Mind you, he only takes cash.
Girl, give me my money. Give me my money.
Okay, don't touch me. I'm going to give you your money. No, you're why are you touching me? You're tripping. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
Nobody's running off me. I don't have no fucking reason to move run off. You're rude as fuck and you're weird. Why the fuck are you touching me?
Give me my money.
You're fucking weird and rude. You been sitting here saying rude ass shit since I've been here. You just told me to get the fuck on, so what you think I'm about to do? I'm about to go.
Give me my money.
What do I owe you for? You ain't finished my fucking hair?
Girl, give me my
Don't
money.
fucking touch my purse. It'll go up
Give
in
me
this
my
bitch.
phone.
Who just said you're not finishing my hair?
Girl, give me half of my money. I did half of the job. Give me my fucking money. What are you doing?
I don't know you. You don't have no professionalism
No,
at
you
all.
don't.
No, I do. I run 7-figure businesses, boo.
That's fine.
Okay.
Girl,
You're
no,
not
what?
gonna record me.
No, because bitch, y'all hoes stop running to TikTok.
You're not about to sit in here and record me, bro. You're not about to sit here and record me after you've been unprofessional as fuck all day. I just feel like overall the entire experience was chaotic, and it really saddens me that a grown man felt like him being rude, disrespectful, and unprofessional to me warranted for him to put his hands on me, a woman, as a grown man and a service provider. It should never be justified for a man to put his hands on a woman, but especially not when you're looking for a luxury experience of getting your hair done and you're paying $300+ to get your hair done just to have to be told to get the fuck out of an appointment and leave with the traumatic experience of a man putting his hands on me. I think that that's a lot. I think that that's a lot to unpack. I think that ATL stylists have officially lost me altogether. And at some point, they're never going to change if no one ever does anything about it. And I can guarantee you, there's an 8 out of 10 possibility of this man actually being certified. So if I was to call the board, or if I was to call that salon suites, have them audited, or any of that other stuff, it wouldn't have mattered, because your rude actions and unprofessionalism would have pushed me to do it. All I wanted was my hair to be done, and now I'm leaving with PTSD of being in an altercation with a man, being cornered as if I was about to be jumped by a man and a woman, and being called broke, being told I came to the appointment with this MO of not paying and this is what I do. Mind you, I'm a 7-figure business owner. I run multiple businesses. I'm probably the most giving person I know. I would have gave him double if he told me a sob story and told me he really needed it. I'm that kind of person. So to assume that I had all intentions of coming in there and running off on him is absolutely diabolical when I'm about to leave the country for the whole summer. And that was the purpose of me getting my hair done. You can't tell me I came in there expecting to get my hair done for free, run off on him, and go get on a flight to Thailand in the morning. I just think it's crazy. I think it's unprofessional, and I have to bring awareness to it because I don't think it's okay. And I would suggest any woman who continues to sit in this man's chair, be prepared that in his season right now of maturity, you should go in there with the mindset of knowing if you don't confide to his unprofessionalism, there's a possibility of him putting his hands on you. Because as a woman, that's what just happened to me. When all I walked in wanting was a flip over sew-in with one curls. I left with no one curls, no completed service, and PTSD of being in an altercation with a grown man.
So, I see you all saying that this might be for content, but once you cruise and pooch on through the TikTok streets, allegedly he's been a problem, and this is how he, this is how he gives it up. So, obviously they say he does carry on this way, and he has behavioral problems with his clients. Okay. So, now here's the thing. She's there the day before, her flight is the next day. I've done that before, okay? But I tend to always make sure I'm going to my normal stylist or somebody that I've been to before, so I don't have to have the ultimate surprise. And anytime I'm leaving out of town, I try to make sure I am getting a protective style as well. But at the same time, baby, I'm not sitting through all of that. You will not be treating me that way when I'm paying several hundreds of dollars. Absolutely the fuck not. Excuse my language. But we're not finished, okay? Because we're going to see what does he have to say about it.
I never touched her. I said, dude, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. What you want me to say? Bitch, your mammy lying. I'm lying for a bitch. Guess you got mad when I told you you need to sit up when you come back in here. Like, I'm just trying to figure out when. I mean, you see how I'm living. You think I'm worried about y'all? Do y'all really think I'm worried about y'all? What y'all got to say about me? Do you see how I'm living?
I can tell you what, baby, a lie don't care who tells it, okay? Whomever made that video, I love the receipts, okay? You did put your hands on her. Now, he did issue an apology, okay? And, baby, he listen, okay? Now, I think she didn't want to call the police, and she didn't have time to do all of that because, baby, she's about to leave and go out, fly on out the country. She said, I guess she didn't want to deal with all of that. And, Hold on. Let me see if I can beat by direct. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I didn't put the wrong name in. Give me a second, y'all. Now, he did issue an apology, I believe, on his Instagram, but let me see here. Hold on one second. Okay, yes, here it is right here. Let me share my screen with you all. Share screen, TikTok.
Did y'all see this? Beat by Drake, however you say his name, baby, then made a whole statement. Because I ain't gonna lie, early in the week or last week, he was standing on his behavior. He was standing on his action. Now it's looking like he had to get him a publicist or something to make a statement to say my actions was wrong. And now he feeling bad about what he did. But at first he was saying, oh, girl was delusional and she was this and he was that. And now he having a backtrack. I hate that for him because you should have did that from the jump. And now it just seems fake. It just seems that you're trying to protect your money on, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if this was if this genuinely how you felt, it wouldn't have took you a whole week to do this.
So he did issue a little cute, you know, baby, when you got to type that apology, baby, you must be in some type of trouble. Okay. You must be. Now, a lot of people that are talking, they felt like he knew who she was. And I guess she's popular throughout the social media platforms. And they felt like he was jealous of her and upset because he prefers for you to purchase hair from him. She arrives with hair from her friend's company, and he's well aware of how she gives it up as far as her finances and her lifestyle. So people felt like he was jealous of her. So let's take a look at her page. Give me a second. Atlanta. Let's see if we can find. Okay, here she is. So let me share her page. Now I know she's probably gonna have a bunch of music. So let's see what we can scan over it just a little bit. All right, not too much. All right, so the Queen of Atlanta, here she is. All right, and as you can see, what does it say on the top? So this is her right here, and she's an Airbnb host and teacher. Her Instagram is @originalqueen with 3 N's as in Nancy. So there's a link tree. I assume there's some type of ebooks and classes, but this is her content, baby. She did make it. Okay, she's over there with the elephants, honey. And she's down there in the water. All right. She's down there in the water. Let me see if there's some music. I believe there's probably some music. Let me see. Me and Ashley, late night on the golf course. Get party to the golf scam and we ran. All right. So we got to be careful with all that music and stuff, honey. Oh, she got it. Oh, come on, body. Sweet life. All right, we can't do all that music now here up on the TikTok. So she did make it to her vacation, and that's all that matters, okay? She is on vacation for the summer, enjoying her time, all right? So she's the reason folks look for money in your car. Well, if he's dumb, if he knew she had online influence, I get it now. Why he had the ghetto attitude at first glance. He seems real simple. She walked into the lion's den and didn't know it. That's what the people are saying. That's just the feedback and the chatter coming from the other TikTokers. I don't know if he really knew who she was or not, okay? Because a lot of us on social media, especially those of us who like to use a little filter, those of us who are a little dramatic with how we dress and how we give it up online, when you see us in person, it's not, you might not know it's us. Like me, 9 times out of 10, I got a baseball cap on and I just throw some clothes on, baby. Now it's a look, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to be like, oh, that's I did have a few people locally here, like, oh, are you distraction by such and such, when I used to sell my jewelry and everything. A few people did realize who I was, but that's when I used to get dressed. Now I don't get dressed too much. So when you're just going to go get your hair done, you're in the raw. I don't have any makeup on. She ain't got, you know what I mean? You don't have your makeup on. You don't got all your jewelry and stuff on because you're going to get beautified. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he didn't know who she was, but then again, that's what the people are saying, you know, on their commentary via the TikTok streets about that viral situation. So we're not done because, like I said in the title, people are crazy. Let's go to the second story. And this was recommended by one of our dolls. Why didn't I put this shit in order? Hold on, y'all. Let me try to put this in order. This is a long one. So part 1, part 2, part 3. Let me get part 4. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put these clips in order. Let me put that more story time, state form, police served restraining order. So let me put this down here. Calling state board, skit, calling state board. All right. This one is a lot. Part 1, part 2, paper served, restraining order. Calling police served restraining. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to put everything in order. This will go. What is this one here? Calling state board. State board confirming. All right. So I think I have all of them in order now. And I just need to delete these videos that we watched. Now, on this next segment, we're still dealing with hair and the drama with hair. If anybody just came into the Dollhouse, hello, baby. Welcome on in. How are you doing? So let's start with part 1.
Okay, hey TikTok. I wanted to come tell my story, okay? So I live in ATL, and the stylists in ATL, they are completely out of control, out of hand. So I want to tell y'all how I booked this appointment with Veronica B. I'm going to attach the picture and everything at the end, so make sure y'all keep watching. So I booked an appointment with her for a 27-piece quick weave for June the 19th. I booked the appointment on June 12th in the evening. It was kind of June 13th because it was like 12 o'clock, right? It was a little after 12. So I booked the appointment. I paid a $50 deposit. But I started reading her policy, and she starts saying stuff like, don't bring a big pocketbook. Don't bring a laptop. Don't bring a work bag. Like, you can't bring nothing to her salon because her place is small. I'm like thinking to myself, so what you got to do? Come in the salon and sit with your arms crossed, like don't reach, don't touch nothing, because she keeps saying her place was small. So after I booked the appointment, I sent her a DM, and yeah, her profile said, and I'm going to attach that here too, you're going to see all of it. Her profile was like, no phone calls, no DMs, but I sent it anyway because I just wanted to be like, feel like I was going ahead on and just getting clarity on what I needed to do. So I asked her, would a wheelchair be fine, since she's saying, you know, all of these things about limited space or what have you. So she basically replied to me and told me no. She said no large bag, so that means no wheelchair. And she refused to service me, saying that her space couldn't accommodate a wheelchair, which is fine. Your space can't accommodate a wheelchair. Normally, before I book an appointment, I will even look at the person's place to see if it's accessible, if it don't have stairs or something like that. So I watched a couple of her videos of her clients, and I could tell that the place was like, you know, flat. It was a place where I could roll in. So that's what made me feel okay to book the appointment. I felt like the place was accessible, and the location is actually accessible. I just don't know if she doing hair out of a broom closet or what it is, how the space is so small that she feel like you can't even bring a pocketbook. So she basically responded to me and said no, like she can't do my hair as a wheelchair user. It's not going to work out. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You should issue me a refund. Mind you, I booked the appointment at 12 at night. I sent the DM at the same time as well as I sent the email. So she basically responded to me in the morning and was like, I said no DMs and I said no phone calls, but you booked this appointment at free will. And she spelled will, W-H-E-E-L. So I don't know if it's because she just can't spell, but you're going to see she have a lot of typos in her in her website booking and all of that, because I'm going to attach all of it. Just keep on watching. So I don't know if she was trying to be sarcastic or smart, and I was basically telling her, well, you saying you can't service me, then you should issue me a refund. And she basically was like, no, she not issuing me a refund because I took up one of her slots and somebody else could have had it. So I was like, listen, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You should just issue me a refund, because a lot of what you're doing, you don't even realize it is discrimination. And so I can tell she was replying to me using chat GTP. Just look at the messages yourself and kind of look at her regular grammar, the way she spelled, and the way that she was speaking to me in the emails using chat GTP. Anyway, she told me if I wanted war, let's go to war. We could do this. She been here before, and so on and so forth. So basically, I called my bank. The bank was like, the charge is still pending, that I should wait till the charge actually posts to my account, and then I will be able to ask for my bank to basically the charges. I don't know why my mind just went blank. So they was going to do that for me. But anyhow, I just feel like living in Atlanta, a lot of the stylists, they get really out of control. So many different rules, regulations, all of these things. Also, just because somebody does hair nice doesn't mean that they're a nice person, or that their intentions is well, or even that they walk in integrity. Because this woman, from when I put this post up on Facebook about her, so many people have come forth and was like, she's rude, she's nasty, like she always treats her clients bad, but she does really, really great hair, short hair, at least from what we could see her promoting. It looks like she does really, really nice pixie cuts and things like that. But her customer service and as far as who she is as a person really needs to be checked. So I'm actually sharing this post to bring awareness. Number one, she said, I knew my disability before I booked the appointment. Just the simple fact that I'm in a wheelchair, baby, that don't mean that I can't keep it cute. Face card, never decline. Don't get it wrong, baby. I might be rolling in peace, but baby, I'm gonna always take care of me. So the simple fact that a person is in a wheelchair does not mean that they don't need to be serviced and that they shouldn't be treated like a human being, okay? So you could have just said, I don't have the ability to accommodate you, so I'm gonna go ahead on and refund you, and I hope that you can find somebody that can do your hair. But no, for her, she was being money hungry. She was being greedy. She said she want to keep my deposit. I'm talking about somebody that I emailed within minutes of booking this appointment, and she just was so disrespectful. I'm so glad that my spirit is strong. Like, my spirit belongs to God, so ain't no human being walking, rolling this earth is gonna break me, because baby, I'm built for tough for what I roll in. So it just was all mind-blowing to me. Like, she was trying to bring me down. She was just talking to me so harsh and so nasty and so tough. So I'm gonna tag her. I want y'all to know who she is. She works in Marietta here in Atlanta, and the world needs to know that there's people like this out here, and she needs to learn to handle people better. So I'm here to make this message clear, and she needs to be taught a lesson. Baby, the $50 ain't even worth what you gonna be dealing with and how God gonna be dealing with you. You'll figure out later. None of it was worth it to you, and I really tried to spare you.
Well, honey, okay. She said what she said. Now, of course, everybody's different. So you can pick apart the story and say, well, did you do what you needed to do? You're the one who has to make sure, baby, whatever the case is, it seems like the behavior coming from the stylist was very unprofessional, and you have to know how to handle the people. When you are in business, when it comes to any type of business that you're involved with, okay, any type of business that you run, when you offer a service to people, for me, I say that for me, customer service is key. My customer service was so on point. I never even enabled the review option on my website. I didn't have to, because the people spoke for me all throughout my comments on my social media. The people bragged for me. I didn't have to prove a point. I didn't have to screenshot and show y'all what the people said. You have to have customer service skills to run a business so that you don't have shit like this happening. Now, she would understand a situation of you not having the space to accommodate her if you carried yourself with some damn class. That's not what happened with Sister Veronica, in my opinion. So hold on one moment. All right. Now, the woman he chose feels like she needs to be researching, and she said she did her research. She said she looked into the location, and it did look like it was accessible for her to get in there and have no issues. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be disabled. I'm not in a wheelchair. So I would think that's all I would need to do. Oh, it looks like I can, roll through the door. She's using the terminology roll. I'm not trying to be funny. This is what she's saying. I could definitely roll on through, or if need be, if I need to fold my chair and scooch on in, that's what I'll do. She said she did that. Oh, but baby, she didn't play. Internationally known. Hey, baby, welcome on in. How are you? I'm Miss Boogie Down. Hello, baby. I'm going to speak to the people just peeking. Hello, baby. How are you? Welcome on in. You have to have morals and values to operate a business. What's so crazy? Speaking of operating a business, she should have called, but okay. So even if she didn't call, baby doll, don't you feel like the response from the salon owner was a little bit off-putting? I mean, that's what I just think. I just don't play those types of games. I don't like people talking to me crazy, especially when, it's about a service, or I'm about to give you my money, or if you're about to give me your money. You know what I'm saying? I was looking over my old notes in one of my cell phones yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I am a beast when it comes to customer service, and my customers understand I'm going to give you a prime example. Pre-orders. If you ever done a pre-order with somebody online or on a website, half of you, if you've done one, you sat back and said to yourself, well, damn, when is my item coming? That's because you weren't paying attention to the actual date, the expected ship date, or you didn't pay attention to the fine print. I was reading over my notes when I was taking pre-orders, when I was selling that designer stuff that I ain't had no business to. And I was just like, damn, why didn't I put out an ebook on how to get the girls together when you're ordering something and paying for something in advance, and you ain't gonna receive it in about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 weeks? But anyhow, let me get off of my soapbox. Anybody out there, if you would like those notes, let me know, and I will pass them along to you if you are out there running a business for free. I'm not going to charge you, because trust me, I had never had any issues with any of my customers. Anywho, yep, I agree. It was bad, baby. This book online and pay a deposit is extremely new to me. It's a lot. It's a lot. It costs nothing to be nice. Exactly, Miss HLS. I used to love a stylist washing and massaging my scalp. What is this new age thing? Half of them, they're not even washing hair anymore. Half of them, they're not washing hair. Half of them are not, especially if you're getting a protective style. Not condoning the stylist behavior at all. She was dead wrong and should be held accountable. So let's get, honey, we ain't done. This is a long story. So I'm going to go ahead and drink, sip on my 32 grams of plant protein shake, so y'all can get into the part 2 of this, okay? So let's get into the part 2, baby. Let me see, is everything in order? Okay, here we go.
All right, good morning, everyone. I promised you guys yesterday that I would come back today and that I would finish telling my story about not being able to get my hair done as a wheelchair user by an Atlanta stylist, the real Veronica B. I'm gonna keep saying her name because I'm really bringing awareness, but also teaching her a lesson because of how blatantly disrespectful.
I'm going to have to start that over. Let's go over to Veronica B so you can see. Now, I'm not going to lie to you now. Veronica is a beast with the short hairstyles. Y'all might call it a 27 piece. I hate a 27 piece. I do apologize if you sitting in the audience right now and you got you a 27 piece. Baby, don't even worry about it. I'm not talking about you. I just don't, I don't like a 27 piece. I just don't like it. But let me tell you what Veronica, baby, she is a beast with those shares. So let me go ahead and pull her page up real quick so y'all can see exactly who the hell we are even talking about, because that's only fair. We need to see who are we talking about, honey. All right, so let me go to my Instagram. Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. So this is Veronica. She's known for the, the finger. If you didn't know, because I know somebody's going to say it. Are finger waves back? Yes, they are. Finger waves are back. Yes, they are. But she's real good, honey, with the short hair. Yes, she is. Most of this on the screen, it's all weave. Yes, it is. Let's see what this is. Is it music? Oh, no music. Well, thank you, Jesus. No music. Okay. So she does the damn thing, honey, with these short pixie cuts and the finger waves and whatnot. Y'all don't hear no music, do you? I hope you don't hear no music. No, I think Shirley goes to, what's her name? Panay? Oh, she goes here? I thought Shirley went to Panay. Okay, no music. Okay, good. So, honey, she does the damn thing with these 27 pieces, okay? The 27 pieces here in Pittsburgh. Oh, baby, we didn't, that's not what it was given. We wasn't doing that. It was a mess. I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay, so I said, okay, come on, 27. Come on, 27. She's going to braid her down, baby. These are quick weaves. For those of you, if you didn't know, this is a quick weave, honey bun. She going to go, honey, look at that. Come on, quick weave. All right. Let me see what else. What else do we have here? Oh, she is playing music. I got the volume turned off, so that's good. I mean, they look natural. These don't look like weaves to me. It looks like they actually got, honey, they went and got them a haircut. Yes, it does. Come on, haircut. What y'all think so far? I like me a little bang-yang. I do. I don't mind a little bang-yang. Y'all might not like this color, but I like a little bang-yang. I do. I like me a little bang. Mm-hmm. What's this here? I don't like that. I don't like the side, but I like the cut. I don't like the side. The side is given. You know what I mean? I don't care for it, but I'm sure she likes it. Yeah, I'm sure she likes it though. Oh, what's this here? What we got going on here? Okay. Look. Oh, no, that's right. What else we got? Let me do about 2 more and I'm going to get on out of here. I don't like that. What's this right here? Let me see here. So we get it. You get the point. She's known for short hair. She's known for the short hair. Honey, the girlies are going over there getting their 27 pieces. And let's get into part 2. You may have to turn your volumes up because this video is giving low volume. All right. So let's get into part 2.
All right, good morning, everyone. I promised you guys yesterday that I would come back today and that I would finish telling my story about not being able to get my hair done as a wheelchair user by an Atlanta stylist.
I'm sorry, I had to cut it off. No else said, baby doll, have you ever had a quick weave, sugar? Did you not pay attention? Quick weaves are no longer damaging hair. They now have a protective cap that you're putting on over the hair now, so that when it's time to take it out, when you put the water on, it peels right off. We are no longer gluing hair directly onto the hair. We're now gluing our tracks onto the paper along with a protective solution, so that when you put the water onto the actual hair, when it's time to take it off, it peels right off. Okay, we are no longer gluing directly on top of the hair like we did back in the day. Now, back in the day, nobody ever glued on top of my hair. We always used the paper, but now it's the paper and the solution. You got to know what you're doing in order to keep your hair. It depends on the stylist as well. Okay, I'm not going to start this over again.
All right, good morning, everyone. I promised you guys yesterday that I would come back today and that I would finish telling my story about not being able to get my hair done as a wheelchair user by an Atlanta stylist, the real Veronica B. I'm going to keep saying her name because I'm really bringing awareness, but also teaching her a lesson because of how blatantly disrespectful she was to me, very sarcastic, attempting to hurt my feelings, and attempting to try to discriminate against me as if a wheelchair described me as a person and or who I am. So I want to start this video by reading her first response to me. And she says, "Good morning. Please note that my Instagram clearly states no DMs, emails only. All communication regarding appointments must be handled through email. I want to respectfully remind you that I strongly emphasize the importance of thoroughly reading all information before booking. This is stated across my website and reiterated multiple times prior to finalizing any appointment. As outlined on my booking site, all deposits are now refundable, non-transferable. It is the responsibility of each client to ensure they fully understand and agree to these terms before confirming. Additionally, due to the limited space in my suite, which is also noted on my booking site, your wheelchair unfortunately will not fit inside. This is precisely why I stress that no large items, purses, laptops, or oversized bags are permitted. These limitations are in place for everyone's safety and comfort and should have been taken into consideration before booking. Because that time slot was reserved exclusively for you, I will not be issuing a refund. Another client could have taken that appointment time. Please revisit my booking site to thoroughly review all policies. If this appointment will no longer work for you, kindly cancel it at your earliest convenience." Okay. This was the email, which, of course, I'm no dummy. I'm no small girl. I'm a grown woman. Was typed by ChatGTP. She then attached the DM that I sent to her and also attached her Instagram page and her policy page for her website, which has many, many typos in it, and she might want to use ChatGTP to rewrite that for her so that she can have spell check done on here, because a lot of it maybe I couldn't understand because the words weren't appropriately spelled. But I clearly understood her no refund policy, and I'm not here saying that I didn't. What I'm here saying that is, one, ADA laws, compliances says that you must be able to have disability services for everyone here in the U.S., 1965. I checked the place to make sure that it was accessible. That wasn't the issue. So that's why this is fully discrimination, because Phoenix Salon Suites are accessible. It's like a nationwide large brand of salon suites. I myself, being a previous salon suite owner, I also know that ADA compliance is extremely important, and the fire marshals come to make sure that these things are in place. So that's not the issue. That's why this is fully her decision to not service
Hey, Unicorn
me
Jim and
as a wheelchair
Penelope.
client. What I'm saying is that as we are humans and we walk in integrity, knowing that there is someone that sits high and looks low and judges us according to our actions and our plans, and he also commands us to walk in love, right? And love will not allow you to do these types of things. We have to stop placing money over integrity and all of that. That is what I'm stating here, and that is what I'm here to learn her in this moment, especially after the way that she decided to speak with me and attempt to insult me. What else I'm here to say is that I want people to know about her character, because you will be, you can truly be thrown off and or unaware of how she acts due to only paying attention to the beauty of her work. She's talented, she's gifted, but guess what? She's also very mean. She's also very rude. She's also very inconsiderate. And that is what I'm here to bring awareness to on that note. Also, when she stated to me that we can do this, she's been here before, lets me know that she likes to go back and forth and she likes to argue and be combative with her clients. Also, many people have messaged me since me putting this out here to say that she's done wrong things to them before. So I believe that the real Veronica B needs to be taught a lesson. And when she decided that she wanted to make that statement to me, I don't think she realized who I was as a person, who I am to the kingdom of God, and how he loves me so much, and what can actually take place from her just not taking the time to refund $50. You know, I'm glad that she did this, because now I will continue to bring awareness. It lets me know that there's people out here that lack discernment in a way that's obviously unbelievable, okay? And if she was smart enough, she would have never done this. So I'm heading to an appointment, and I want to talk a little bit more about the ADA compliance. And no, she didn't hurt my feelings. No, she didn't, because I thank all of you for saying, like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm so sorry you were treated this way. She didn't hurt my feelings at all. And normally I wear a wig or I wear braids, because the stylists here in Atlanta, they just do too much. And also, being that I live here and I live in Ghana as well, you know, living in Ghana, I pretty much wear braids. It's really, really hot. Wigs don't really go with the weather all the time. Every once in a while, I'll do my little wig thing that I could just snatch it off at night. I don't do the frontals or anything like that, just closure wigs. So normally I will do a wig, but I should be able to get any hairstyle that I want and any service that I have the ability to pay for. So I was able to pay for the service. I should have been able to get the service, and I'll go a little bit more into what we could have done if she wasn't so rude to me. So I'll come back later, because I don't want to be late for my appointment. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. You all go forth on today and have an extremely blessed week. I'll be back with you later. Bye-bye.
And I can just tell by looking at her, she's cute as hell, pretty, cute, stylish. And she wants what she wants. And I don't think I really ran into anybody who has issues with the disability with getting their hair done. I've been in the hair salon before, and not a one-on-one hair. Like, you've been in the hair salon. I understand some people are using suites and different settings now to do hair. But you see people with disabilities getting their hair done all of the time. All of the time. But honey, let her finish telling y'all what had happened.
Okay. So I wanted to make this video to respond to some of the comments that I seen. And I don't know, I think I'll be able to screenshot them and maybe like put them up here. I'm not really sure, because I'm not a TikTok professional. This is really like not my best platform. So I wanna say one of the reasons why I feel like this needs to be addressed is because of the aggression of the stylist. And I felt as though she felt like I was just anybody and that she could attempt to bully me. So I want to point out a couple of things that really ruffled my feathers, okay? One was when she compared the wheelchair to a large bag, purse, laptop, okay? Not even close to the same. What really got me to stop emailing her was when she called me sweetheart. Sweetheart, don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, okay. And then you booked under free will, WHEEL. Then she says, okay, I'm going to skip down because she says, what you inboxed me. Oh, no. You knew your disability before you even contacted me for service. Okay. I don't think this is gonna be like you think it's going to go. Because the tables can turn, TRUN, real fast. Hey, we can take it there. Now enjoy the rest of your day and do what you want with that information. Okay. But there was one other comment, and let me look for it. She said something in regards to if I could get the service without bringing the chair, then I could come. She's been here, done this, booked under free will, inboxed to me, and after Julie. No, let me go back. Hey, I can't find the other message I was looking for. It's a book, let's go. I don't think this one. I enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Well, for now, those are the things that she said that really ruffled my feathers. Don't threaten her with a good time. I booked under free will, WHEEL. Oh, here it go. So go ahead. Let's take this ride. Oh, so I booked under free will, WHELL, and let's take this ride. You knew your disability before you even contacted me for service. Okay, so those are the things that really made me feel insulted by her and like she was trying to degrade me and be very, as my mom would say, nice, nasty. Yeah, so this is why I'm getting ready to learn Miss The Real Veronica B. So all of you who are saying I shouldn't have booked the service, and just to let you know, the place is ADA compliance. It is a whole chain of salon suites, Phoenix Salon Suites. They are ADA compliance. I'm pretty sure they've been around. I think the thing said for 28 years. They know all the rules and regulations, what needs to happen and what has to be done in order for them to be in compliance in all areas, okay? So furthermore, being that the place is actually accessible, it is completely discrimination by choice that she decided that she did not want to do my hair. Also, she says her suite is a very limited dimension, make it unsafe to accommodate mobility equipment. Her doorway with aisle clearance and the immediately work area is all tightly constrained, and state board regulations require me to maintain.
So, baby, when Boo Boo Kitty Cat purr, if she said to me, let's take this ride. Oh, baby, now see, I'm gonna take that more than one way because see, you know I'm sitting up here in this damn wheelchair. What ride are you referring to, Miss Ma'am? See, now you gonna fuck around and find out, Miss Boo Boo Kitty Cat purr. Because I know you didn't just sat up in here and tell me now we're going to take this ride. So you're threatening me to offer you with a good time. Cool. Say less. Okay. So like sister said, this is discrimination by choice. Hey, everybody ain't going to agree, but I'm with her, okay? You want to fuck around and find out? Let's fuck around and find out. So let me go ahead and tell y'all how she effed around and found out. All right, because now we got to move on to where part 4.
Okay, good afternoon.
I got to say, baby, because this is she's serving the looks, all right? I love me a little, I call it tomboy glam. I love me a graphic tee. Y'all know I love me a beauty supply store, fashion baby, I love me fashion sunnies. I don't care what's trending, what's the stuff, baby. I love all of it. I just wanted to just give her flowers. Yes, honey, come on through with the looks. I like those sunnies. Let me get to part 4. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon. It's the afternoon. I was about to say good morning. Good afternoon. So
Keisha, speak up. I can't hear you.
He decided to issue me a refund, and you'll see it up here because I'll attach it. But I also, I just feel like after hearing all the stories of all the women that were afraid to tell their truth in regards to her, that she has embarrassed, shamed, and humiliated, insulted, that this has become something that has been a normal for her from what I'm hearing, because I've heard about 10 horrific stories in regards to the way that she's been running and managing her business. As far as her license goes, from what I've seen, and looking up her license, the license has lapsed, okay? The license has lapsed. I've contacted the state board. I've contacted the ADA Association as well in regards to what she has done, because I just do not think that she's actually realized what she's gotten herself into. And as far as having representation, an attorney, I'm still exploring my options when it comes to that, as far as it definitely being discrimination because the place is ADA accessible. But I did want to come and say that she has somehow decided to issue the refund. She must have a good friend, somebody that cares about her, somebody that will say to her, hey girl, you may want to issue this refund to this young lady because this is definitely out of line. But I also want to share my response to her, and you'll see that here as well. And what I said, once she issued the refund, she issued it basically with 2 screenshots with no message or anything attached to it. And so for me, that wasn't good enough. So I said a refund alone doesn't suffice after the way you insulted me. The same energy you used to humiliate, embarrass, and attempt to silence me should now be used to issue a written apology. It's clear you didn't think the situation through well, and you refused to take accountability. I'm adding that. She refused to take accountability, and that's the biggest thing. People think things can just be swept up under the rug, and refusing to take accountability, or refusing to acknowledge, accept, and apologize for what you have done has to be done. I call it my 3 A's, and I'm always teaching my sons that you have to acknowledge, accept, and apologize for what you have done. And so taking accountability is another A we can add. Acknowledge, accept. Well, accept is accountability. So it's the same, the 3 A's, acknowledge, accept, and apologize for what you have done. And even after that, move forward with change. So it's just so many things happening in the world, and I've been just in prayer and saying I even just want to use this opportunity to even say that, we are truly in the end times. God is truly coming back. We have all the signs of the end times, and the Lord has been pressing upon me to read through the book of Revelation. So I'm even going to be reading through the book of Revelations before we close out this month, to even bring awareness and help people to see that all that you see happening in the atmosphere, and even when it comes to greed and people being lovers of themselves, the word of God says, all of those things will come in the end times when God is getting ready to come back. And most of all, we want to consecrate ourselves and we want to be ready. We don't want to be living out our own will. We don't want to be living in the fun of today and the feel good of today, knowing that we are not promised tomorrow. So the way that she handled me as a woman of God, I just really hope that this wakes her up and that she wants to cultivate herself into change. You know, if you're here in Atlanta, like a man that's really, really helping you to wring out your heart and see what needs to be done is Pastor Phil at 2819. He's legit preaching the word of God, and really he's an amazing teacher. So with that being said, I really, really, really want us to think about how we're handling one another. Life is stressful. People are going through things. She doesn't even know my story. You know, she doesn't know my story. Maybe getting my hair done in that moment was something that I needed to keep my spirit uplifted, to keep me from going down a rabbit hole into depression. You know, you just never know what someone is going through. And for myself, I always wear wigs and braids because pretty much I don't like to spend a lot of money as I'm doing projects and I have huge investments in Ghana. Normally when I think about my dollar, I'm always multiplying it and turning it into, in my mind mentally, what it would be if I was in Ghana and in the cities. And I normally just can't see myself paying the prices that are charged here. So normally I wear a wig and I wear braids, but I was going somewhere on this Friday coming. I was traveling and I just really wanted to do something like big time different. And so I thought that I would use her services and support her business. And I liked what I seen on her social media as far as her work. But you know, I feel like as far as her character, that she shouldn't be allowed to groom a dog. Yeah, she shouldn't be allowed.
You know, we got some people, baby, they're going to tell you about the Bible and tell you about the Lord no matter what's going on. So we're going to let Miss Mama, just because I like her sunglasses and her shirt and the way she's giving it up in this car when she's telling the story, we're going to let her preach to us, okay? And we're going to get into the next part, all right? We are going to get in the next part. She said, don't play with her. Quit playing with her. So let's get into part 5. I don't know if this is, now I might be going out of order right now. I don't know, but let's see.
You got to know when your strength has exposed a person's weaknesses.
Okay, so yeah, this is not, I need to go. So since she started telling her story time, honey, the people were coming out of the TikTok closet saying, oh, well, let me tell you what had happened with me and how she did me. And it wasn't people with disabilities, but just people talking about how she gives it up as far as service. I guess she's rude, according to some of the people who've experienced Sister Veronica, Miss Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr. All right. Maybe she is a beast with those shares. I ain't going to hold you. I don't have a problem going to an unlicensed stylist. I'm going to just say it out loud. Because some of y'all, well, I wouldn't go, baby, I done been to plenty of stylists who ain't got nail license, okay? But I wasn't treated like a pile of shit either. So let me go on here, down here, and see where we going to go in police papers served. Okay, here it is. Let's start right here. Let me push this up. Cinnamon Sugar got I don't want her to hear all this cussing and carrying on. I'll find her. She's still here though, baby doll. She's still here. Where's she? Here she is. She's in the other room. You know, we got a doll. This is a mansion. Okay, but she's still here, baby. Have no fear. Cinnamon is still here. Okay, Sugar. Let me see. Let me call her. Let me call her in here. She sounds like she in there tearing something up. Where's she at? There she is. Okay, baby. Yeah. Look at Cinnamon. All right, now let's get back into the mess. All right. So Boo Boo Kitty served her with a restraining order. Okay. She said, we will not have this. Girl, you effing up the church and you going viral. You can't mess up my business, baby. I got bills to pay. Yes, she did. Served her up those papers. Absolutely. Patty, hey baby, how you doing? And shout out to Duxie Dexter, Ms. Rel, Patty. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Y'all know, baby, y'all see I'm in and out of these screens. Welcome on in. Yes, I did. However, that is 2+ hours. And baby, I gotta work today. I gotta go to Sam's Club because you know the 4th of July is tomorrow. And Sam's got them 2-pound strawberries for $4.95. And I got to make fruit salad for the gathering tomorrow. So, baby, I don't have 2 hours. That means that live would have to be probably about 3 hours. Maybe we can do that sometime soon. If you would like, Patty, I can drop it over there in members only without my commentary. I can definitely do that. Let me see, you still a member? Patty, you are. Okay, baby. You still in the green. Hey, girl. Listen, baby doll, I can definitely drop that part too in members only without me doing any commentary, but it's about 2 hours long. And FYI, she does say a few colorful things, a few things that are a little rude to the community. So I wanted to edit that part out, but that's the disclaimer. And I'll be sure to do that. If you want me to just drop the rest of it over there, without me doing the commentary, I can do that. Yes, I can. All right. So, the baby, y'all done got me with her. So listen. So Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr served her with the restraining order. Yes, she did. Shout out to everybody that's in here, baby dolls, and in the rose bushes. Can you please this is when I really need you to hit the like button so that we can get into somebody's algorithm, because guess what? We're not talking about the main story that we usually talk about, okay? Because we need to move on from that because, baby, it is 2025. That nigga been in jail since 2022. So we definitely have to make sure we bring other commentary, such as people's business on TikTok over here. All right, so let's get into the restraining order because what's tea? All right.
You guys said you wanted to go through my perfumes, but baby, we about to have story time. So listen, when the police showed up at my door today, baby, I was mind blown. I got 3 sons. They all in their 20s, so I knew certainly they was about to be asking for one of my sons. And my baby was off work today. He was upstairs sleeping good in his bed, and surely I wasn't letting them in to get my son. But when I opened up the door and the man got to looking and he said he was looking for me, and I said, that's me, I dropped my mouth to the ground and he dropped his mouth to the ground too, because he said, I know I'm not coming here to serve a protective order to this lady in this wheelchair missing both her legs. But anyway, let me do my job. Ma'am, I am here to serve you with the paperwork from beep. Okay, and I want you to know what stands in the statement. Boop, 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 boop. Read it off to me and let me know what I had to do. Let me know that I was to show up at court on the 27th of June, and I was to bring my proof if I felt like all of this wasn't true. Oh, baby, the way I started shaking and the anger started arising in me, I can't lie, baby, I was mad. I came in the house and I called the ADA yet again just to make sure that things was happening. But I got to print out my proof. I am not the one to be played with. And I just want to add a little something on to my distress when it all comes to an end. Because now I can't take my flight tonight because I need to be here for court next week. Don't you worry about it, baby. It's going to be okay. God got you.
So we're not done yet. We ain't done yet. We're not done yet. Oh, you already seen it? Okay. Yeah, baby, I did finish it. Pretty much in a nutshell, she ended up getting out of jail. If y'all were here for the story time that we did with the girl that was down there in the prison for scamming. She did end up out of jail. She had some issues throughout the prison. The end. All right. So, and now she works on ships as a Marine something. Somebody can say what it is in the chat. The end. All right, so that's part 2 of that. Let's get back to her. So listen, y'all. What was I going to say? Lord, I done lost my train of thought. Oh, Jackson, Tabasco. No, baby, I'm going whatever's in my room, honey. Whatever's hanging up or whatever, honey. I'm gonna do. I just went to H&M last weekend, so I'll probably put on one of those oversized shirts and a little denim shirt and a little, a little kimono or something and go on about my business. I don't do all that 4th of July, black, blue, and what, and all that. They say black folks ain't supposed to be. They say we ain't supposed to be doing Independence Day. That's what they had said. But let's finish. All right. So we got because girl, I got to go to Sam's Club. Yes, I do. Police serve the paper. So there's some more, child.
You gotta know when your strength has exposed a person's weaknesses. You see, I believe I got so caught up in the moment that I missed what really matters. And what matters is that what I've been known for some time now, God been told me your presence is pressure. See, it was my strength and my confidence that caused the demons inside of her to be upset, to feel angry. Because one thing I know about me is I know once you come across me, I make you reflect on life. I make you reflect if you're really, really taking advantage of what God has given you. Are you standing tall? Are you making moves with those legs that God has given to you? Do I really have something to complain about, or am I just being mean for no reason? So the demons were disturbed by my strength and by my confidence in which they had tricked her to attempt to attack me and knock me down, to really see if I would stay confident and I would stay firm in who God has called me to be. But what I understand in this moment and what matters is, baby, you going through something. You have the need to be in control. You have the need to deal with people that you feel are beneath you. But when you encountered me, none of your rules mattered anymore, because I don't fit inside of a box, because I do have free will. I'm always ready to ride and I'm always ready to roll. And you're right, things can always turn quickly and you never know what way they will turn. And I hope when all this is said and done, that you will turn away from your wicked ways. Because the word of the Lord says, turn from your wicked ways and then he will heal the land. So when you are willing to turn away from your wicked ways, and then God can begin to heal what's going on inside of you. Because on yesterday, you almost silenced me. After these police knocked down my door and gave me this order of protection, I felt like I should be silenced a little. But on today, I feel the need to open up my mouth and let it be known that it's not you that they don't like. It's the confidence and the strength in you that's disturbing the demons that they are battling with. Keep being you. Keep being cute. Keep being confident. Because they mad you haven't been broken and broken down, but you stand firm and you stand tall in who you are. No matter what it is, be you and be confident. No matter what flaw you got, take that flaw and wear it and stand tall. No matter what you going through, keep your head up and know that God got you. Because the fact that you're not willing to roll down and lay on the ground will disturb many who are after you.
Well, honey, she's standing on business. Maybe she's a pastor down there. Maybe she does. Honey, maybe that's what she does. Honey, she's going to tell you. She's going to get into the word. Now, El Cid, I ain't highlighting some of your comments because, see, what I will not do is partake in it. No, I will not, baby, because I can come and slide my patio door open and fall and bust my face and kneecaps wide open, and then I'm gonna be sitting up in the chair because I can't be. I don't want to be in no chair. I don't want two things. I don't want is to be in a wheelchair, and I don't want to wear no adult diaper. Those are the two things I don't want to partake in. But y'all have at it in the chat, okay? Y'all have at it in the chat. I will not be partaking nor participating. Go get a Black 76. Welcome on in, baby. Sonia B, welcome on in. And not only that, baby, I don't know, as the host, I don't know who's in my chat or in my bushes sitting up in the wheelchair. So, baby, I can't, I ain't participating. Jackson, I need you to get 5 bottles at least. I'm not saying your 2 bottles don't matter, but I need you to bump it up to 5. Okay, baby, just at least 5 bottles. All right. You know, they don't gotta be, you know, I'm gonna let you do what you need to do. Get it up to 5. Okay. Now let me go ahead and go on down to where we at, because we're not finished. So since she said, oh, you want to get a restraining order on me? Now, some of y'all gonna say, now, come on, Keisha, you petty. Keisha, she done gave you the blank refund. Keisha. I told y'all, when Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr said, let's take this ride, Keisha said, I'm trained to go, baby. We're gonna take this ride. So let's see what had happened next, honey. I think we got 2 more parts left or 3 more. Yeah.
Pick up. Hi, good afternoon. Yes, this is Georgia State Board. Hi, I was calling to inquire about how to file a complaint. Yes, the stylist is here in the Georgia area, Marietta. Yes, I understand that I have free will to file a complaint. Oh, I'm needing to go online. So there's no one that I can speak with. Oh, she goes by the real Veronica B. Yes, she discriminated against me. So I'm determined to use my free will to file a complaint against her. Okay. No problem. I don't mind calling back. Thank you for your help. Bye-bye.
Charles. I'm sorry. Y'all know I hate to bring a zodiac in it, but I'm a Scorpio and I'm this type of petty. I'm just this type of petty. So baby, it makes me laugh. I'm sorry because I'm this type of petty, but I'm different because I don't do it out on social media. All right, behind the scenes, this is my type of pale. Because you gonna pay. Whose face are you playing in? Oh, baby, when I get to opening up my file cabinet and unshredding the mail, baby, I'm now in the shredder trying to put the documents back together. So you got me fucked up. Let's take this ride, your free will, and then you gonna spell it WHEEL, and I'm in a wheelchair. Goddamn, you don't. Now you done played with the wrong one because I got a little bit of time. Yes, I do. Okay, wait, was she walking? No, she was in her wheelchair, Shay B. She was in a wheelchair. Yes, she is. Oh my goodness gracious. So let's get into the actual baby. Yeah, Unicorn Jim, baby. This is a whole entire saga. Yes, it is, honey. Of all the time she spent in Ghana and has not learned how to fight, girl, take that Tyler Perry mess. She ain't done yet. She's not done. Yes, absolutely. That lady told her, let's take this ride. Excuse me? Bet I got you. Now I'm going to perform. Scorpios unity. Baby, Scorpios unite, Petty. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Unique, welcome on in. How are you? Okay. TB21, you know they don't do right up in here. They don't do right up in here. Baby, that's why she was doing all that preaching, because she knew where she was about to go. She preached a sermon to that baby, listen, you know. And I love Saw. I love me some Jigsaw. Y'all know I love Jigsaw. I feature him on Sonia's section of my StreamYard. Y'all know I love me some Jigsaw if you didn't know. All right. Yeah, there's more. There's absolutely more. Yes, there is some more. But we're almost finished. We're almost finished and is. All right. So let me go on and get to the rest of it, because I told baby I gotta go to Sam's. I ain't trying to play with y'all all day. Now I got to go to the Sam's and get the strawberries. You know it's the day before the 4th. I hope they still have some left. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay.
Of Georgia Secretary of State Professional Licensing Boards Division. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. For additional information, you may visit our website, sos.gia.gov. Thank you. Please listen to the following menu as our options may have changed. To speak with a representative regarding the Georgia Board of Nursing, press 1. For cosmetology, barbers, we are currently experiencing higher than normal call volumes. We are working hard to answer all calls in the order they are received. If you have already requested a callback, please be assured that you are in our callback queue and you will be receiving a callback in the order that it was received. There is no need to request an additional callback, as this will place you back in the queue and will result in multiple callbacks. We sincerely appreciate your patience and understanding. Please press 1 to be disconnected as you were already placed in our callback queue. Please press 2 to be placed in our callback queue. We are currently experiencing higher than normal call volumes. We are working hard to answer all calls in the order they are received. To keep you from having to wait in our call queue, you are being placed in our automated callback system without losing your spot in cases.
Okay.
Yeah. I see everything on here but that. Yeah, because I don't see the application, because the application just says what the requirements are, but it used to be on the endorsement application where it tells you, like, you know, boom, 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 but they removed that. So I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything for that any longer. But I do know, like I say, about the chemicals, right? So now, did you put that in your complaint?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you didn't know at the time?
I didn't know at the time. No. I didn't know at the time. No. But I guess I put in my complaint. I've attached the emails, because what she placed in the email is that her door width wouldn't allow a wheelchair. I know that's not true. I also know that the fire marshals, that's something that they also check as far as the building being ADA compliance and different things like that, for being able to run your business in a certain location. So I know that those things were false when she made that statement about the doorway and different things like that. So I just wanted to know how the process, like I said, to be informed of how the process goes and what it is that I should be looking out for when it comes to the licensing department, and also what you guys require in licensing for a stylist as far as giving services, and what the accommodation should be like as far as ADA compliance and etc.
Right, so now, as far as, right, so for the facility requirements, they do have that still. Right, so as far as, like, what, right, so how they're supposed to be, how it's supposed to be set up. So they do still have that information on here. But that, right, so but the way that it works, right, so like I say, so they send you the email, right, so telling you that they received it, and then they, like I said, they do the investigations. They have any questions, they email you, right, so but other than that, you would just wait for them to complete the investigation,
Okay.
So they keep you in the loop, though, right? So while they're doing the investigation, so they keep you in the loop. So you don't hear anything or anything like that. So it just means that they're doing the investigation.
Okay. Okay. And so by any chance, do you have like a time frame for turnaround, or you just don't know because you don't know like the load that's coming in?
Right. So right, and not even the load, right? So because we don't know, like with the investigation, what they're going to find, what direction it's going to take them in. So as far as the time limit, so that I don't know, unfortunately.
Okay.
So it just depends on what they find.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you. You've been very helpful for me on today. And if there's any other questions or something that I might have, I'll just call back. And I thank you for calling me back, because I was a little worried if you guys would actually call me back. So I thank you for that as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your holiday tomorrow as well.
And you're very welcome. And if you'd like to let us know how we did today, please email us at wow@sos.ga.gov.
All right. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye for now.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, they've called me back. I know how it's going to work out. And she is a master barber. She's a master barber. She is not a hairstylist. She is not licensed as a master cosmetologist or a licensed cosmetologist. She is a barber.
All right. So I don't know if she's updated us or not. I have other shit to talk about. But if you would like me to continue with all of this, let me know. If you want to go to her TikTok to see, hold on, y'all. I'm almost disconnected the damn. Let me get rid of all these videos. Hold on. So she called the state board, and pretty much Keisha Green was tired, sick and tired, and she got a little petty. She did. Let me know in the chat while I have to delete all these videos, honey, because I got to make room for more foolishness that I need to upload pretty soon. So I could tell she was a barber. She only does short cuts. Buddy was very sassy at the end of the call. We are invested. We need you to keep up with her. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to her TikTok and see what else had happened. Hold on. So I think what Keisha did is, after she got into the story time of what happened with Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr, now the people in her comments want to know, hey sis, that's fucked up what happened, but why don't you have legs? So I believe after that, she went into her story time on what happened to her. Let you know why is she in the wheelchair. But let's see if she brings up Boo Boo Kitty anymore. Okay, so let me go ahead and share the screen. So I gotta be careful because I ain't trying to okay. So let's see what she has here. So pretty much she's just letting us know that, what do we have here?
I just been walking in my purpose, baby.
She done stood up. I'm in a wheelchair, but I know how to stand up for my. Now, Keisha, sit on down, Keisha. Oh my God. Now, Keisha, I just sat here and I told the people in my chat that I can't participate and partake in what they had going on. And now you on it. Now, Keisha. Oh God, I'm gonna tell you what. These niggas. I'm gonna say it. These ninjas gonna ninja every goddamn time. They're gonna embarrass us. Every goddamn time. And this is the problem now. You done done too much for me. Sit on down. Oh my God, on today. Oh, Jesus. I can't do it. I can't do this. Keisha, I come over here to see if you were still talking about Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr, and you standing on your damn wheelchair doing a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a boom, boom, clap. No, ma'am. See, I just, Honey, where you get them pants from? I wonder if she got an Amazon. Do you got an Amazon influence? Like, baby, where I want some of them. Where do you get them pants from? Oh, I see the print. You done got them from the Ghana. Okay, I got it. Shapey. Y'all, listen, I can't make this stuff. Baby, I like the fashion. Get into the fashion. All right. Well, let's see what had happened in court.
Wasting my time at court.
Okay, many of
Part
you know
1.
that I was able to go to court on Friday. And what I will say is things happened really quickly in the courtroom. I wasn't really able to express myself in the way that I wanted to be able to defend what had been said against me, which was not true at all. But what I can say moving forward is pretty much everything will be taken care of civilly, and I am just exploring my options when it comes to representation, and I'm open if you guys have any really great representation in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And I also promise you guys that we will continue to share my story and my testimony about what happened to me and how life has pretty much been since being in the accident and losing both my legs. And that's what we're going to be talking about, as well as making sure that we are always magnifying God and giving him the glory for all the great and wonderful things that he's doing for us. No matter what it looks like, all things are working together for our good.
Girl, you better settle on down. You scaring me, especially when you hit that button to go back a little bit. Well, let's see how she lost her legs in 2013.
Okay. All right. Good evening, you guys. So I know I promised you all that I would come and I will share my story with you. Most of you are like, how did she lose her legs anyway? How did she end up in a wheelchair? Like, what happened to her? So I've been in the chair for, it's going to be 12 years, August the 23rd. I'll celebrate my 12-year anniversary. So I've been in a wheelchair since August 23rd, 2013. Well, that's when I lost my legs. August the 22nd, that night, myself, a friend at the time, and my cousin, we end up going out. And we went out to, I'm here in Atlanta, so we went out to Peter Street. I don't know. Some of you may be familiar with Peter Street, and I believe it was a spot called 255. At the time, I wasn't really walking my walk with Christ, although I was going to church, but I still was doing whatever I wanted to do, still had one leg in, one leg out, literally. Undecided. I used to go out on Saturdays and leave at 12, so that way I can get up in the morning for Sunday service and not be worried about if I was going to be tired or whatever. And I even had a 1-drink limit on Saturday nights. So here nor there, that's kind of how I was living my life. So we went out that night, and on the 23rd, you can kind of say the 23rd morning, because it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We were driving home, and this story is going to probably sound so crazy to you guys, but it is what it is, and it's my story. So we were driving home, and we were coming up 20, and we got to around the Panola area. And when we got to the Panola area, I was coming up on the back of a car, so I went to get over into the next lane. A young lady that was my friend at the time, she was very intoxicated, always was when we went out. But right there, I want to pause and say a drunk passenger is just as bad as a drunk driver, because she thought that I was going to hit the car in front of us, although I planned to get over into the next lane. And when she panicked, thinking that I was going to hit the car in front of us, she grabbed the wheel and we went across all 4 lanes, and the guardrail came through and actually severed my legs. So although I'm an amputee, I didn't have a situation that took place where I went to the hospital, I got sick, and they amputated my legs. I actually had both of my legs severed on the side of the highway on I-20, near Panola Road, by a guardrail. So what ended up happening is the guardrail came through, it cut this leg off immediately, and it pinned this leg like in the middle, like, you know, the middle part of your vehicle.
Damn.
So what ended up happening is my cousin was in the back seat. So after we stopped, like from the accident, by grace, no other cars hit us. We didn't hit any other cars. It was all by God's grace, because it could have been so much worse. I looked back for my cousin and I began to call her name, and I realized that she was ejected out the back window. So she was like on the trunk. So I wanted to turn around and pull her back in, which probably wouldn't have been smart anyway. But when I went to turn around to pull her back in, actually this leg flew up on the steering wheel.
Oh, Jesus.
So when this leg flew up on the steering wheel, I was like, oh shoot, my leg is gone. And I realized I was stuck and I couldn't move. So I was kind of like panicking, and there was no pain because there was so much pain. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you. When you have so much pain, your body will go into a shock. So it was so much pain that there was no pain, but I was still woke and I could still see everything that's going on. So this 18-wheeler driver, he stopped, he started praying for us. I remember he was speaking in tongues, like he was saying, you're gonna be okay, all these things. And so I just remember the firemen being like at the side of the door. And when the fireman was at the side of the door, I remember him saying like, ma'am, you're going to be okay. And so he went to like, no, back up. So when they came, being that the guardrail had this leg pinned, they had to cut the guardrail. So all I remember is just them hitting the car, hitting the car, hitting the car. And every time they was hitting the car, I kept hearing the Holy Spirit say, don't you hear the chains breaking? Don't you hear the chains falling? And I haven't told my testimony in a long time. So in that moment, when they went to cut the guardrail, was when I started having pain. Because when they was cutting the guardrail, like whatever they was using to cut it, like sparks was flying, it was hot. And so if you know anything about metal, like as they was cutting it, like the heat was coming through, so it was burning me. Like it was so hot, it was burning me. And like I still have burns like at the bottom of this leg. So it was burning me, it was so hot. And I just remember like, oh, like screaming. But even though I didn't know that this leg was severed right there on the roadside, I didn't find that out till later. I could tell by when the fireman picked me up that like my body was so light, like it didn't have no weight to it. And mind you, I had already known that this leg was gone, so wasn't really sure about this one. So when he picked me up, I don't remember seeing anything. Like I don't remember getting in the ambulance or anything like that. Like I don't remember none of that. I just remember when I was inside, I knew I was inside the ambulance. I could hear people talking and everything. I just heard the Holy Spirit say, like, you're on your way. And then I didn't hear nothing. Like, I don't know. I just didn't hear nothing. And then I heard somebody say, get off at Grady. I mean, yeah. And so when I heard them say that, I heard the Lord say, they said, get off at this exit. And I heard the Lord say, you made it. And so once they took me into the hospital, I don't remember anything like the operating room. I don't remember any of that what took place. I just remember waking up. And when I was waking up, I don't know if this is true or not. And actually, it's something I'll ask my mom today. But it felt like I was on a short bed, like I was on a half a bed or something when I woke up. When I woke up, my family was in the room. Like I could see my dad, I could see my cousin Tashika. Like my family was there, and I couldn't talk because they had a tube down my throat and everything. If y'all could see the way my dog is listening to this, like she is like, I'm looking at her over here in this mirror, like she's so intrigued listening to me tell the story. So like my family was like around, and I didn't know it at the time, but it was 3 days later. So I spent 3 days on the respirator, and they say I spent 3 days on the respirator. I say I spent 3 days with the Holy Spirit, with the Lord. Um, and during that time, there were so many things that transpired. So, like, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna have to come back and share the rest of the story, how it went. But let's just say after those 3 days, like God assured me some things when I spent those 3 days with the Lord, and He was saying that, you know, the legs I had wasn't strong enough to walk into the territory that He had for me, that I was gonna go back and I was gonna do great and mighty things. And so that's pretty much what I've been doing, but I want to go like a little bit more into detail about some of the things that happened throughout the process, throughout my hospital stay, like what God used to encourage me. Also, I know some of you are going to be like, what happened to my friend? What happened to my cousin? So my cousin ended up breaking her collarbone. And my friend at the time, it was nothing wrong with her. Like the one who grabbed the wheel was nothing, absolutely nothing happened to her. But come back for part 2 because it only gets better. I have so much more to say.
That was heavy. That was heavy for me. Um, that was heavy. That was a lot. I don't know if I can handle part 2. Oh wow. Whew. Mm, mm. I don't have anything to say. I'm sorry, you guys. That took a lot out of me. I'm exhausted. Just, oh my God. Wow. Mm. Whew. All right. Well, oh, Patty, I can't, baby. I can't play that again. I can't do it again, baby. But you know, we love a good replay, and we love a good slide the button back, baby. Yes, we do. I did write down DMV Scorpion Flim Pie. Hey, baby, welcome on in. I got to now. Sonia, you want to do part 2? Jesus. Okay, let me see. Oh my. Okay. Wait, this is still 6:21. Part 4. Hold on, y'all. Let me find out. Let me figure out what's going on here. Oh, top videos. Let me go to her videos. How I lost both legs, part 2.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if we could do this part 2 and I could do it without crying. Okay, come on now, girl. Be tough. Okay, so I think I ended with telling you all like what happened to my cousin Alexis. She had broke her collarbone. My friend at the time, and who grabbed the wheel, nothing happened to her. You guys will keep hearing me say my friend at the time, and you'll hear why. So as time goes by, they take me out the ICU and they bring me, you know, to the regular floor at Grady. And, you know, pretty much my spirits was up. My biggest worry and concern at that time was how my boys was going to respond to me because I had 3 sons. And at the time they were 6, 9, and 12. I think, hold on. My oldest son is born in 99. So it was 13. It was 4. Okay, so 14, 11, and 8. Can't be. That just don't sound right. My son was not 8. He's born in 2005. Okay. He was turning 8. Okay then. So how old did I say they were? 14, 11, and 8 at the time. And so basically, I was really concerned with how they would be feeling about me in this situation. Were they gonna be ashamed or embarrassed of me? And that was like the biggest concern that I had. So my family being around, my mom was like a lion. Like she was making sure they was taking care of me. She was telling them, my daughter, she's super strong. Like she gonna be better than she was before. And I just immediately went into the mode of I gotta make this work. Like this can't be it. I gotta make this work. This not gonna be the end for me. So I remember giving my mom my credit card and I was like, go shopping for me. Get me a lot of shorts, like a lot of cute shorts. Get me a lot of cute tops. Get me some new bras. You know, I want to feel like myself. Get me a comforter for the bed. They said I'm gonna be here for a while. Like I want to make myself feel like Keish. Like I want to feel like myself. So my mom went out shopping for me. The nurses and doctors was coming in and out every day. And I just remember it used to be like a lot of intern doctors there. But I remember specifically there was this Nigerian doctor. And he would come see me every morning, like about 5 o'clock in the morning. And he would come see me, check on me, talk to me. He did an interview with me for one of his papers during that time. I don't know what happened. It cut off kind of. So honestly, I was encouraged by it. He was kind of cute. Okay. And so I used to have the nurse bathing me at 4 in the morning. I used to tell her every day, come in here at 4 in the morning and bathe me because the doctor gonna come see me at 5. I know he coming. And so I used to be trying to get cute, get myself together and everything. And he used to come and see me. But it was more so like encouragement for me to keep myself up, smell nice, look good, and all of that. So I really see that as something that was really like encouraging me along the way. Like he will always come check for me. And so going forward, the doctors came to see me and they was talking to me and they was telling me, you know, most people are in the hospital for a year and most people walk in 18 months. So I let them talk to me. And then I just remember they was going to walk out the room one day and I was like, excuse me. And I was like, you said most people, right? So in that moment, I don't even feel like that was me. I felt like that was the Holy Spirit saying, you different. Who cares? They said most people and you ain't most people. Because I told you that the legs that you had wasn't strong enough to walk into the territory that I have for you. So I made sure that that was very clear. I was very clear that they said most people and I was feeling myself. I'm not most people. So after that, they used to be taking me to physical therapy. Like I was strong. I was like working my upper body and everything. And my spirits was up. Like I wasn't feeling down. I would be telling my family, take me in a wheelchair, take me outside. Like I want to go outside and everything. And so they would be taking me outside during that time. And so maybe 4 days had passed since I had been out of the ICU, but I was scared to look at the legs. Even though I was aware they were gone, like I would not pull the blanket back. Like I just wasn't having it at all. And I think around that time, what holiday is in on I think September? What holiday is in September? Whatever holiday it was, I remember they changed the bandage on my right side and nobody came to change it for the whole holiday weekend. So it had got infected and they started saying that they was probably gonna have to amputate this leg up higher. And I was like, no, the Lord didn't tell me that, so that's not true. And that didn't happen. But you can see like that it's split open. Like you can, when you look at the scar, you can tell that it bust open, like it was an infection in it. So maybe after the 4 days, I wanted to look at the legs, and they had them wrapped, like they had them wrapped, kind of like looking like a saran wrap on them. But I went ahead and pulled the blanket back, and I peeked on them, and so I knew my two big boys. I was like, they're gonna be cool. So I wanted to show my youngest son. Like, I just wanted to have a one-on-one with him. And I feel my emotions. So I was like telling my mom, like, when John come from school today, like, I want you to bring him. Like, I want to show him me. Like, I want to show him what's going on with me. I want him to show him me. And so my mom, she brought him. And it was like other people there. And I was like, I want y'all to leave. So I just like looking at my son, and I just was telling him, like, you know, I had an accident, so I lost both my legs, but I want to show you, like, I want you to see me. And I just wanted to make sure that he was okay. Like, I wanted to feel their love. Like, I wanted them to know that they still felt that I was okay and I was beautiful, and that, like, I deserved to be their mom, even like this. So I showed him and everything, and he was like, Mom, it's okay. I remember he was hugging me. He was like, it's okay. And so then the next day, I was still thinking about it. And that day when he came from school the next day, he brought a book bag full of cards from his classmates. All the kids had made cards for me. And that says so much to me, because that said to me that he went to school and he told his friends about me. He told his teacher, and they all came together to make cards for me and to support him and to support me, and that he wasn't ashamed of me. So that's kind of like how my first week went. And I guess we're gonna have to do some more parts because I'm running out of time. So that's how the first week went, and I really just was pressing forward. I knew that I didn't want to give up, and I knew I didn't want my boys to think that I was a quitter. And most of all, I knew that I still had my right mind. And so I just want to encourage somebody right in this very moment to tell you, no matter what you're going through, if God allows you to keep your right mind, if you have your mind, you have the ability to overcome anything that you're going through. Believe in God, because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. So if you got your mind and you got Christ, and you perform to the mind of Christ, then you have the ability to conquer whatever it is that you're going through. So I want to do a part 3. I want to come back. There's so much more for me to share with you guys in this journey and how it's went. And so, I don't know. I might do a part 3 tonight. I don't know if I will. I didn't even know that, like, I would be emotional. But we're going to go. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can do this part 2 and I can do it without crying. Okay. Anything that you're going through, believe in God, because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So if you got your mind and you got Christ, and you perform to the mind of Christ, then you have the ability to conquer whatever it is that you're going through. So I want to do a part 3. I want to come back. There's so much more for me to share with you guys in this journey and how it's went. And so, I don't know. I might do a part 3 tonight. I don't know if I will. I didn't even know that, like, I would be emotional. But we're going to go through this together. And I'm going to share this story with each and every one of you. So stick with me. Make sure you keep on watching. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. Make sure you be encouraged. Listen, stand tall. Don't stand in your own way. And make sure you're using those legs to make some moves, okay? All right, later, my friends. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can do this part 2 and I can do it without crying. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. There's too much today, okay? The link is in the chat. If you would like to listen to part 3, part 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through 10, I don't know how many parts there is, but that's a lot, you guys. And there is the link right there for you to get into Keisha Green and her story. It looks like she has a beautiful home. She carries herself as if she can get up and walk. Okay. And she has a message that you may need to hear on today. All right. They say there's no test without a testimony. So you guys have to now, I can't do but so much. I'm not one of those people that can take but so much. And what I took from that is basically, baby, no matter what you're going through, when you have your mind, because see, a lot of people lose their mind, and it's so crazy. In the title, I said that everybody is crazy. But when you still have your mind, no matter what you're going through, and she said, when you have Christ, you're able to conquer. Okay. So you guys can go to I Am Keisha Green to get into her full story. I can't do but so much. It's a lot. And now I really see why she let Miss Boo Boo Kitty Cat Purr know, well, you ain't gonna be playing with me like that. I got a little bit of time. Because see, she's probably triggered by women. Okay, because did you hear her say what her friend did, who was intoxicated when she grabbed that wheel? But she's okay. Now she lost her legs. But the friend who grabbed the wheel that was intoxicated, nothing happened. She's all good. I don't know if she's still with us or not, or what had happened, because you would have to go to our page to go to part 3, 4, 5 through 10. Like I said, I don't know how many parts there are. But that's why she's probably triggered when people try to play with her. It makes sense now. Yes, it does. Now, that was heavy for me. All right. That was very heavy for me. We need a laugh. We need something. So let's go here and see. Oh, Jesus. Do I have a laugh here in my well, baby, let's go into the oh Lord, we got another, we still got an ATL. No, we did the Amazon driver, so we can get him out of here. Burns part 1, part 2. We did all the Diddy Mother videos. Give me a second, y'all. I just have to clean up a few things over here in this section of my StreamYard to make sure. So we got Burn part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. We'll do that on another live. What is this here?
Y'all, why I pull up to my...
Oh, Lord. We do got one more story. We'll do that on another, baby. Y'all got a lot going on down there in the Georgia, ain't it? So, ooh, Jesus. Hold on a second, you guys. Let me see what this email is here. Somebody just sent me an email. Are you okay? What's that? No, I do not want no business loan. PayPal, leave me the hell alone. Yeah. Okay. What can we laugh about? What do I have here that we can get a little sniggle and a giggle? Hey, Dimples Wimples 504. Welcome on in, baby. I believe I wrote some other names down too. Where is it? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Honey, say that. Sheila, she. Hey, babies. Welcome on in. How are you all doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Let me see what I can find on TikTok, y'all. Give me a second. Let me. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Now, there's too much music. I can't do this while I'm live because there's too much music. And hold on. Let me see if I chat, because YouTube really they've been on my neck. Give me a second, you all, to see if I won that appeal. Bear with me. Child, I'm always over here doing something, okay? Y'all know my mouth gets me on trouble. Oh, yeah, I won it. Okay, cool. Come on through. Honey, they tried to give me a little yellow dollar sign talking about I did this, that, and the third. I said, baby, have a human go over this. So we're in the green now for another live that we did. So it's all good, no worries. All right. So yeah, I have to be careful with all the music and stuff going on because y'all have no idea, baby. I know YouTube be tired of me, like, baby, you don't have, baby, you the views you got, and we got to keep coming in this email telling you stuff. They sick of me. The YouTube be sick of me. Do you hear me? So let me see what Shamar is doing. That's what I'm gonna do. I got to that. He makes me laugh. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Shamar makes me laugh. So let's go and see what what he's been doing on his TikTok. So hold on. We got somebody. We got a quick story time to kind of give us something different to watch after.
I shouldn't be dating because I don't have an address. Because I live in a motel. I shouldn't be dating. So I want to make sure that all y'all can see. Y'all need to know this man. Y'all need to know. Because he's playing games. He's judging me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, just a meet and greet. You didn't say that in your profile. You didn't say, you didn't say it though.
But why would I put that in my
what
profile?
You mean? Why would you need to let people know that you're standing in a motel and you're homeless right now.
Okay, but
you want to sit up here and try dating, and you out here, and then number one, how old are you and you recording? You like recording me at your age.
I'm recording y'all because I want y'all to know this is a taker right here. Apparently he trying to take.
A take?
Why does it matter?
You
why
dating?
You got a place to stay, right?
You're dating.
You have a place to stay, right?
You're home. I'm trying to say, but you're dating.
I'm 53 years old.
Yeah, but if you're homeless and dating, you need to probably work on yourself before you start dating.
I got a good job. I make almost 6 figures.
You make 6 figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
I work hard. I struggled for many years. I'm not ashamed of it, but I got blessed. I got a good job. I make good money. As you see, I'm dressed professional. I got me a new ride over there. Yeah, like I'm making steps. I'm making progress.
It's okay, but you're trying to dating.
So because I don't have an address, I don't have a house.
I'm not trying to
I don't deserve love. Is what you're trying to say?
But I mean, you kind of need to let people know that ahead of time to make sure they want to deal with something.
Okay,
like that.
well,
If that's what you want to do, that's fine.
I felt like it's not nothing for me to put on my profile, but I did feel comfortable enough. Mm-hmm. My bad, because I felt comfortable enough to let him know my situation, the struggles that I have rose above, because I'm rising above, baby. I'm going to have me a place to stay.
I'm not going to do all this arguing. And you can record me.
Y'all look at him, y'all. Look at him.
You can record, you can do whatever you want to do. But you should let people know that you're homeless before you start dating.
I should have let
the hand clap, let me everything. The hand clap, let me everything. You know, I know everything I need to know right now. Okay. That let me know everything we need to know right then and there, didn't it? Okay. Now, don't know if it was a skit, don't know if it was real life, but you know, sometimes they do a lot of skits on the TikTok. Sometimes you don't know what's real and what's fake, okay? Speaking of Merce, where's Dion at? Let me go back and let me go over here to Dollhouse. Speaking of Merce, because I see, you know what? I meant to do this yesterday, but somebody had told me something about let me see here. Somebody had said, Dion, where are you at? Are you over here on this? Yep, there you are. You know, speaking of Merce, I call it a smurse. I wanted to go down there to the Gucci, www.gucci.com. I did. I wanted to go down there to the Gucci. Speaking of Merce, Smurfs, to see what they had in the men's section for handbags. Is what I wanted to. It's what I wanted to do. Okay, and we're going to do that today. Is what we are going to do. Now let me go ahead and share my screen. And after this, I gotta go. I don't want no cookies because I don't be trusting all of that for him. All right. So let me get him off the screen. Get on off the screen because we got to do something here. So let's see what we can find for the men's down there in the Gucci. All right. So we are going to go to the category and go to the bags. All right. So typically for a man down at the Gucci, they're going to have the belt bag, your book bag, of course. They do have a little tote they can carry, a sling bag. All right. A medium-sized backpack. Oh, there's a crossbody bag. But if you notice the strap on the crossbody bag for the men, do you notice the difference of the strap? All right. It's a removable strap. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. All right. Let's see. I don't want to talk too much, you know. There's a messenger bag, which is a larger bag for the men's to carry. All of the crossbody bags for the men's got that removable strap, more than likely. Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to show y'all here. All right. They got a canvas tote for the men's. All right. Another sling bag. Absolutely. All of the crossbody handbags for the men's got that removable strap. Yes, indeedy. Uh-huh. Yep. Yes, they do. Okay. So I just wanted to go on there just to show y'all what had happened. And this is why I'm calling him Auntie. Not because of who, not because of who he's loving and who he wants to be hugging, okay? No, I'm talking about he looked like somebody's damn auntie in that outfit, and I'm going to stand and stick beside it. All right? So I just wanted to show y'all that there are handbags for men, but that's a woman's handbag that he has on. Absolutely, it is. And that's okay. Do you, baby? You only have, listen, baby, you ain't got much when you down there at the meet. They ain't going to have everything down there. No, they are not. They're not going to have everything down there. All right. So I just had to pull that up real quick just to make sure that me calling him Auntie was valid. It's a valid reason, okay? Because that is one of our purses. It's not. That's not a man bag. It's not a man bag at all. It's not. Okay. Yes, indeedy. I've sold quite a few of those belts. I sure did. In the black with the gold buckle. Absolutely, I did. What do we got here over here in the chat? Reigns Victorious. Hello, welcome on in. Yeah, we don't even know if that was real or fake. They say that this is what he does online. So he does dating skits, is what they said. Why is his knees close to his ankles? I don't know, but I do know one thing. He probably gonna have the same issues his daddy got. Yes, those are some. Yeah, I like the men. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. When it comes to luxury goods, the men's section usually has something, you know, a little better than a women's. That's just my honest opinion. And it seems like they're more durable as well. Bible lady, hey baby, welcome on in. How are you? Is he playing a girl or a boy? Oh no, I think he's very much a man. He's very much a man. You talking about Dion? He's just dressed like Auntie here. Oh, or do you mean the skit that we just watched on TikTok? Child, listen. Oh, why is he wearing a toddler size? He likes his clothes tiny. He likes his clothes tiny. So let me get him off my damn screen. I do think I have another video we need to clear out over here in the gossip section of the Dollhouse. I haven't forgot. We do need to talk about The Chi. I know some of you are watching it. I'm one episode behind. Notice here I have all the cast members here on the screen because you know I'm terrible with names, but we're going to do that another time, okay? Now let me go down here to... We're still in Atlanta. Yes, we are. Let's just finish the Atlanta content out of my gossip section.
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the water boys. They just stole $1,100 from me, sent $1,100 from my Cash App to theirs. I literally had $2 on there. They changed it and sent $1,100 to them. It was a lot of boys on a fucking on a scooter, on them bomb scooters, but that's okay. I got the police right here. I hope them... Y'all, somebody need to put them hoes under the jail. $1,100? Didn't I just put on my post that I just got laid the off? Them hoes need to be put under the jail. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit got me so fucking heated. $1,100. But that's okay, because, bitch, I got APD on your and they're looking for you. They're literally looking for you, ho. You're dumb. Like, you're dumb as the like, one thing about it is, if you know me, I'm always supporting the community. I've always given literally like a couple dollars to them hoes. $1,100? You gonna see yourself, really? You gonna change the amount from $2 to $1,100? Really? Like, I'm asking them niggas to put the fucking Cash App in, bro. It wasn't working. They're like, here, let me just do it. Nigga, this for $1,100? All right. Don't worry. APD is definitely on your dumb. I don't give a about none of that. I swear to God. Fuck them niggas. And they are going under the...
Girl, listen. That's your damn fault. Why would you even... What are you doing? Baby, if you didn't have no cash, if you wanted to support the water boys, you should have kept on going. I ain't Cash Apping the fuck thing, especially not nothing to drink from somebody standing on the corner when I'm trying to get from point A to point B. I don't feel sorry for her. You didn't send them. What did you do? Hand them over your phone? Are you stupid or are you dumb? And are you okay? Sorry. And if this is your cousin, your auntie, oh, that's my little sister. Well, your little sister is stupid, baby. Please talk some sense into her. I ain't got time for it. Now let's move on to the next story. But we done that one. Let me get this off my screen. I don't have time for that. That's just stupid. So stupid. Do you know how many people I ride past cheerleaders, the midget football team? The people standing there with the little fire, the firefighters. I ride past all. If I don't have I don't have no cash, so I don't have nothing for you. You're looking for a donation. And if I don't have any loose change, I don't have any dollar bills, there's no need for me to even roll my window down. Do you know how hot it is most of the time any damn way? I'm not rolling down my window, letting my air out. Are you crazy or are you dumb? And then half the damn time, some of them are lazy. Where's your cooler? I don't want that piss warm water that you're trying to give me. If I drink lukewarm water, I do it at home. I do prefer room temperature, but I don't like sun. Water that's been basking in the sun while you've been on this corner this whole time. I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it moving. No, that is her, and that's her fault, and that's what she gets. Now, let me see. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. Sorry. That's your cousin, but I said what I said. Yes, I did. All right, so we got another ATL situation, and this is another beautician versus a barber, I believe. So let's get into it.
Y'all, why I pull up to my shop? If y'all don't want to be on TikTok, I suggest y'all move. And it's people in here getting their haircut. The man done ran upstairs. This is my stuff. This ain't my y'all. This is the most ghettoest shit I ever seen in my life. I went to Miami to get a BBL. I'm gone for a month and a half. And he says my door was open, which it was not. I just came up here to pay my rent like 2 weeks ago. And he tells me my door was open. It don't matter that. So my door being open gives you an excuse to come in my you don't pay rent at.
I'll be about 20 minutes. I'm going to pay you for the time I was here, okay?
You ain't finna pay me a motherfucking thing. You finna wait for the police. That's what you gonna wait for. You ain't finna pay me shit because I didn't give you no lease, no permission, and no authority and authorization to go in my mother shop. Is you stupid? Is you cool? First it was Ryan gave you permission, then it was my door was open. Which one was it? And where the is my stuff at? Now you don't know where my stuff at. Somebody, don't worry about it. Your ass going to jail. Your ass is going to jail. You going to jail. I'm not playing with y'all ass. What's going on? Why is he in my shop working and I have a lease? My lease is not broken. That is illegal. Okay. Y'all would have had to. Here, okay? He said you let him in.
No, his door's already open. I came here cleaned up and him not here flooded because my power's off.
I'm calling the police. Call, unlock your phone. First of all, my door wasn't unlocked.
All her stuff missing. Her inventory is missing.
No, I'm serious. When I came to pay you the other day,
I just got here, okay?
He said you let him in.
Oh, she's not upset with you. She's upset with what's going on. She's upset. She's not yelling at you. She's not upset with you. This is her business. Her inventory.
I don't let anybody in. I don't know what was
this
going on.
This is my salon. For somebody to come work, I have shit missing. No. I sell clothes.
Her inventory is gone. They cleaned her stuff out.
Where's my mannequin?
I'm
calling the police.
Ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Hello, I have somebody broke in my shop. I have clothes. I sell clothes. My mannequins are missing. My clothes are all gone. I think they thought I wasn't coming back. I don't know what's going on. He said the leasing agent, he said the leasing office let him in. My leasing manager is here right now. He said he did not let him in. I need to make a report. I'm shit upstairs. He want to fly and put his stuff upstairs. I don't be on this. I don't be on people playing on my top. I don't be on all this. All my inventory gone. My mannequins.
It could, like I was saying.
No, they want to take it up.
In between some last time she was here to currently, somebody else could have broken in there and took the TV. We don't know that. That's up for
y'all don't know shit,
to decide or to figure out.
So y'all just coming out here basically to just do the report, see everything, and turn it into the detective.
Yes.
That don't make no sense. This not his. This is mine. This is his, and I caught him in this one. Why is that legal?
I already explained it, man.
Hello. Look at me.
Hey, you ain't got.
Yeah, she still did her client's hair, and that's all that matters. Okay, she still did her client's hair. I hear a lot about that going on in the Georgia with the rental space, with the rental homes, with apartments. There's a lot of scamming going on. I hear about that often. What y'all got going on down there? Okay. Well, look like she slayed that wig though. All right. That's all I got for that story. I didn't see anything else. One of the dolls that be in the rose bushes sent me that maybe over a month ago. But baby, it took me a while to, find the proper app to remove as many, there was a lot of profanity. And sometimes you have to remove all of that profanity, so it doesn't interrupt your coin here on YouTube. All right, so let's get her off of here. Do we have one more? I have the DL pastor here. I'm thinking, should we talk about that? 2 hours, 49 minutes. I don't know. I got to go to Sam's. Because see, here's the thing. I know, Penelope, I seen your comment when you said that Sam's is open till 8. Baby, it's the day before the 4th of July and everybody is last minute. I'm going to be pissed if I get there and there's no more strawberries. I have to go to work to my part-time job at 4 p.m. and I don't get off until after 8. So therefore, Sam's will be closed. Now I can go to Sam's tomorrow. Yes, I can get up bright eye and bushy tail, but the way I make my fruit salad, it needs to marinate. It needs to marinate. No, I never said I was going to Costco. I always said I was going to Sam's. I don't have a Costco's membership anymore. Now I prefer Costco. Yes, I do. But through my employer, honey, I was able to get a membership at Sam's for only $25. So I took advantage of that. Now, yeah, we'll do the DL pastor later because that's going to require this live to go over the 3-hour mark for sure. And I believe the video that I have, the clip that I have is, well, it's only 6 minutes. Now, I'm good and ignorant. I can make it 10 minutes, a 10-minute situation. But I think we'll just save that for another time. And then we have Jesus. So let's just do a preview of that and then we'll get on out of here.
Oh, hey, good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. If y'all gonna let anybody, if y'all just gonna let all the gay men preach to you, I might as well become a preacher today too, okay? Y'all wanna come at me? Let me find my remote. Let me tell y'all something. And for the ladies that's up under my comments, I don't give two how loyal of a church member you are to anyone. Y'all's pastor on multiple occasions has been by me. I never met.
All right, so that's the preview of that. Remember, we did speak about that in a live that we did last week, okay? So we're going to wait to get into that, all right? Now, let's get into the other preview. Let me put this in order right now, as a matter of fact, while I'm sitting here. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5. Now, I named this Burn Part 1. So let's see exactly what this is. I think this is body cam foolishness.
You guys said someone's being combative?
Her. Well, she said that on fire.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, it's me. I know you were just here the other day.
Saw someone go for you through traffic. What's going on?
Come on, let's talk right here in the house.
We'll talk right here. What's going on?
Okay, well, let me tell you, to be honest, let me tell you what I did. I was waiting to exhale. I took all the stuff that I bought, and I put it in the driveway, and I lit it on fire. I had my, what's the name, it wasn't going to get out of portion or whatever, but I did. I set it on fire. I did.
Okay.
And then I have a no contact order when y'all guys came here the other day. But
So she set that man shit on fire in the driveway. So the police came. She let them know what she did. So I don't see what the big deal is. Okay. She let them know what she had did. So we are going to get into that on another live as well. So that's just the preview. And I feel like, you know, we will have some more foolishness added. Now that I just deleted about 15 to 20 videos, I got to fill it back up. So, baby, I'm not playing no games when it comes to us sitting in our digital living room. Let me show y'all the living room. When it comes to us sitting here in our digital living room, baby, I'm not playing any games. We are going to be in the people's business from on the internet. And guess what? We're going to be in everyday folks' business. I really don't care what these celebrities are doing. Not too much. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, I want to see what the normal folks are doing. People living their everyday life like we do. Yeah. What y'all into? What y'all got going on? Who said what? Who did what? Girl, I know you lying. What did he do? Oh, girl, I would have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we are going to get into moving forward. Yes, indeed. And we will pull in Nesto and Sonia whenever something new is out in the open with those two. And I will still do what I said I was going to do, which is read the text messages from the January 2025 up until now. Okay, I will still do that as well. But baby, we got to get into a different algorithm. I've been saying this. And I'm not playing. That's why you see, I showed y'all the previews. I got the footage up and loaded into the StreamYard. It's already there. All right. I want to go to the hood, the projects, and the trap house, and the jailhouse. Come on now. All right. And listen, TikTok gives us all of the things. They give us the hood. They give us the projects, the trap house, and the jailhouse. Okay. Bible lady says, I'm sick of these celebrities. I can't identify with them. Their problems and issues are above my pay grade. Oh, speaking of the church, before we go, thank you for saying that. Hold on one second. I know y'all probably seen this. Let me see if it's going to let me upload this, because I do have some church foolishness. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully, I don't have to convert any of these files while I got y'all on the line, but hold on 1 minute and then we're going to go. I promise. I promise. Now, I did give my shift up. Y'all, I be picking up these shifts at these people's part-time. Wait, did somebody take my shift? No. I be trying to give my shift up after I sign up for it. I did it yesterday. Nobody took it. And I did it for today. Nobody took it so far. Oh, all right. So let me see. Let me go down. Oh, I got to go down to my gossip. Speaking of the church, hold on. I know y'all seen this, but listen, baby, let's watch it together. Let me see. Oh, I hope I don't have to convert this file. What is this here? Oh, yeah, I did want to talk about this. This is crazy. Okay. Is this it right here? Yeah. We'll see if it'll take it or not. Looks like all of them are uploading, so let's see what it does, honey. And let me get the picture. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. I don't know why church drama makes me laugh like this. Please pray for me. Oh my God. Ear, nose, and throat doctor. Hey, baby, come on in. So we do have one more before we go because it's short, cute, and sweet. Okay. And then we'll go. We got to get out of here. All right. Because I got to go get my strawberries, y'all. My fruit salad has to marinate overnight. Okay. It does. So I got to get over here and get my fruit. And plus, I got to go to the other store because if they don't have any more yellow watermelons, I'm going to be upset with you all. I'm going to be upset with you all. Yes, I am. Okay. So, and we have to, baby, we're making up for June because, you know, June was good and empty over here. Yes, it was. All right. So let's see if some of these things uploaded. Did they? Is it there? Okay, it is. Now I got to put y'all on a quick break. I have to use the restroom facilities. I hope you're okay with that. Just bear with me 1 second, y'all. It's not going to take me long. Okay. What can I do? Where's the break? Okay, we're going to put that up here and put a little music on while I go to the restroom. Okay, so just bear with me. That's just a reminder for you all to hit the like button. Okay, and let me put on a little song for y'all or something. All right. Wait, where was that at? Ooh, Jesus. All right, I'm back. Let's see what we got here. Oh, baby, that y'all be sitting up on to my coworkers and all of the content creators across the TikToks, Instagrams, Facebooks, and YouTubes. How the hell do y'all be doing 4, 5, 6, 7 hour lives without a break? Are y'all not drinking no water, or what is it? Do you just your bladder got to be tore up, or you got to be sitting there in an adult diaper? Because how y'all sitting there, y'all using the restroom? Oh, all right. I'll lay the watermelon with the seeds in my grocery store. They have them, but I'm going. Let me keep it real with you, baby. I don't give a damn if there's a seed in it or not. I don't, baby. I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't be caring. I prefer actually to not be messing around with all them seeds. But I know what they say. You got that's man-made watermelon. You got to, girl, get on away from me. Not you, baby. I'm talking to the people that be fussing. Get on away from me, okay? I'm going to listen, all right? Go on somewhere. Now, let's go ahead. What you going to tell me next? I need to rinse my ground meat and my ground turkey. I ain't got time. I haven't seen that on the internet as well. Now you rinsing the ground meat off and the ground turkey. Okay, and I'm just going to watch you just let all the meat just fall apart. Listen. Okay, so let me say here. Where we going to go here now to the, let me go back to the gossip. And oh Lord, it's 11:41. Jesus. I still gotta get dressed, honey. We don't have a watermelon person in our area. We have a drive, of course. This may be like less than 2 hours where we can go to the watermelon people, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Cherry plum. Oh, yeah, cherry plums are good. You know what else are good? What's good? The donut peaches. They're shaped like little donuts. Them little cheap donuts that them people like to eat, them little powdered donuts. Oh, those are disgusting. But they're shaped like that. They're called donut peaches. So yummy. Very, very good. Mm-hmm. What did I miss? What y'all been acting up on here? What y'all been saying? Oh. Well, see, y'all live down south. See, we don't, I'm up here on the East Coast, baby. Yes. So do not change our sweet sugar. Please allow her to continue on unfiltered shenanigans that we love in Jesus' name. Oh, well, why you had to say that prayer? Why would they change me? Are you talking about something? I'm so sick of you in these profile pictures. I don't know what to do. Where are you even finding these at? Where do you find these pictures? What are you out there doing? Do you just have like an album of horrible moments? Oh my God. One thing the doll is not going to do is change. Nuh-uh. Summer just started and I'm so over it already. I really hate the summer. For always, forever, for life. I see you, sis. And I am the same. I know. It's crazy. People I don't like the summer myself. I'm just being honest with you. I don't. Y'all don't have to ever worry about me changing. You don't. No. And that's just not going to happen. Now, the only thing that may change is I might get thin on y'all. I might have a new body. I might get me some new teeth, right? I'm going to get them new teeth regardless. When I turn 50, I'm going to have those dentine ice, those bunny rabbit teeth, them big buck white teeth. That is going to change, but I don't come on camera anyway, so it's not like you'll even know about it. Okay. Ooh, Miss HLS, baby, I won't judge you. What you going to tell me next? That you eat candy corn and Twizzlers? You're out there eating candles. That's nothing but a candle, honey. But powdered donuts, that's wrong. Donut peaches, never heard of them. I'm picking up my cherry plum. Yes, donut peaches. They're so good, you guys. You said a prayer for me while you, okay, thank you, baby. I love a prayer. Uh-huh. I just try to give y'all my best sides. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. That heat rash is no joke, baby. Okay. That heat rash, when you got shit comes, I got eczema. Yes, I do. Eczema. You say it how you want to say it. I'm going to say it how I want to say it. Baby, I got that. You should see how ashy my hands are right now. Now, the reason why they're ashy, speaking of Bible lady, if y'all didn't know, it's not her fault. It's not. But I'm recovering from eating a cheap ass cupcake from last Saturday, or was that Sunday? Saturday. That's what I'm recovering from. I had no business eating that cheap ass cupcake, to be quite honest with you. All right, so it's that kind of day. I need to put my glasses on, get some coffee, and glad to catch me some early morning tea in real times. To all the sugar dolls, hello. Don't change. This is what makes you you. Oh, I will never change, baby. I have been on the internet acting a fool since Clifford was a pup. No, for real. I've been on the internet acting this way, being my authentic self for years. All right. Just not on the YouTube doing content, but I've been like, if I gave y'all my personal page of Instagram, well, which not really, because that page doesn't, that page is more so like from 2017, 2018 up until now. But this is me. Jackson, I'm not, and I'm not. What do you like? Water chestnuts as well? So you eat water chestnuts and raw beets as well? Ooh, listen. What do you eat? Baby corn as well? Girl, please. Candy corn with peanuts. Baby, if I could call 911 and lock you up, I would. I would. Yes, Twizzlers, it's a candle. All you got to do is insert a wick and light it. And it might make your house smell like a certain, whatever twist. What is it supposed to be? Cherry flavored, or is that strawberry? And black licorice, please don't get me started. Ooh. Which I like black cake icing as well. The black and the red and the green cake icing. Oh, y'all are crazy. No. All right, baby. Have a good day, honey. Don't get none on ya. How you doing, Dimples? Where's the cats at? Not the cats. I'm the one with the cats as the grandchildren. Where's the duckies? Where's the ducks? The grand ducks. You're going to make a vegan bow tie pasta salad. That sounds good, actually, Elsid. Yes, it does. Oh, God. Ew. So what you like? 3 Musketeers and Milky Way candy bars? Yikes. Child, listen. We don't need to have that discussion, girl. Look at all the people eating the Twizzlers. Ooh, black jelly beans are also up. That's crazy. Mallory, hey baby, how are you? Hello, everyone. I have cerebral palsy, but it doesn't have me. I know firsthand how rude some people are. I use a walker unless I'm going out. When my husband and I go out, I use my wheelchair. Welcome on in, Mallory. And thank you for sharing your story with us, Sugar. Everybody, welcome in Mallory into the chat. I hope you enjoyed yourself here in the Dollhouse, baby. We're just a ball in a room full of fun and giggles, and hopefully all is well with you. If you decided to drop down in the chat, I'm assuming that you love it here and you weren't offended by any of our behavior. Because sometimes we misbehave. Yes, we do. So Mallory, welcome on in, baby doll. April B, you're eating strawberry Twizzlers, or are you just eating Twizzlers? It says it's strawberry, but do you really taste the strawberry flavor? You don't have to lie to us. We won't tell anybody. Oh, what did I do, y'all? Hold on. I can't see y'all comments now. Honey, this computer is a little fancy. Hold on. Let me see if I need to click. Okay. I don't know what did happen. I done lost everything. Listen, let's look. I see lies. I see some lies. I see some lies. I see some lies. So let me get into the church house, and then we got to go, y'all. I got to get the heck out of here. I'm so serious. Who the hell is cutting the grass? Hold on. What the hell is all that damn noise? I'm on live. Oh, it's the lawn service across the street. Damn, they loud. That's way from the front of the damn house. I'm all the way in the back of the house. Okay, let me see here. I do have some freeze-dried bananas. I put mine in the food processor, ear, nose, and throat doctor, and I put them in my yogurt bowl. I'm glad you love it here. Thank you, Mallory. Mwah. All right, you guys, so let's get into the last story, and I'm getting the hell out of Dodge and out of here. Oh, I'm going to cuss y'all out. I'm going to come live. If I get to that Sam's Club and they don't have any more strawberries, or if them strawberries are moldy and looking crazy, I'm a bless y'all out. I'm telling you now, because see, I got to make a fruit salad and I need more than one container. You get 2 pounds for $4.95. Now, the other evening when I went, I believe that was Tuesday, they were marked down to $2 and some change. Yes, they were. I don't know if it's the same today, but if I go up there and they don't have any more strawberries, y'all will hear from me. Yes, you will. Okay. And I got to rush to do my Sam's trip because I got to go to work at 4:00. Okay. Thank you. It ain't going to be our fault. You should have been left Jackson, Tabasco. Enough. Now, why you got to cuss me out when I'm supposed to be cussing y'all out? Oh, no, Dimples, Wimples, that's not going to work for the fruit salad, because you know when those strawberries thaw out, it's going to be soggy. Oh, no, I am known for the fruit salad and the juice. I cannot. All right, let me stop. Okay, I got to go. Jackson Tabasco won't come in here and cuss me out. I said, I'm cussing you out. How's she going to come up in here and decide she going to cuss me out instead? And I didn't even get to the store yet to see if the strawberries were there or not. Elle said, stay out of it. You done enough today. You done come up in here starting mess, misbehaving and carrying on, and then you want to go over to your channel talking about, oh, I'm live today at 4:00 where I'm demure and mindful. We're going to talk about Project Runway. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that something? My God, on today. Can I get the recipe for the fruit? You absolutely can. Yes, you can. Okay, and it changes every single time. The key to the fruit salad. Now, see, Baba Lady, you messing with my ADHD right now, baby. No, ma'am. We're here to get into the church video. You just said you like the foolishness from the normal people. But the key to the fruit salad is you don't add sugar to it. You get the little cheap, okay, frozen. You can do if you want to add sugar to it, you can do the frozen lemonade, but I don't like to do that. I do the frozen apple juice concentrate. That's down there in the frozen section, okay? And monk fruit sugar and lemon juice, okay? That is your special on the fruit salad. Do not, I repeat, do not add water to that concentrate. You let that little container thaw out. Depending on the size of your fruit salad will determine if you will use more than one of those frozen apple juice. Okay. Apple juice. No, not just Ale. No, ma'am. See? The frozen. Let me type it in the chat because see, you're going to mess it up. You can do frozen apple juice. White grape, if they have it, they don't have it all the time. White grape. Oh, I'm yelling. I'm sorry. White grape, or you can do grape as well. Okay. Let it thaw. And now you're going to have like a fruit syrup. All right. You're going to have a fruit syrup. Fresh lemon juice. All right. You got that? Fresh lemon juice. I'm typing it. Don't even worry about it. And monk fruit. And monk fruit sugar. Keep in mind, I make a lot of fruit salads. So this is what we're, okay. Let me put this, and I'm going to put it on the screen and you can screenshot it. This is the fruit syrup for the fruit salad. You can use whatever fruit you want to use. Now, what I do is I take my strawberries, and when I trim the tops of the strawberries off, I poke little holes in the strawberries so that this can kind of marinate in the strawberries. Okay, but you can use any fruit you want to use. You can do strawberries, pineapples, watermelon, your different melons, honeydew, cantaloupe. A lot of people don't like all of that. But go on to Google, Jet Black. Go on to Google with the monk fruit sugar. Okay, baby, because I don't want to explain it wrong. Okay, but it is known to keep your blood sugar intact. Okay, it is not refined sugar. Now I'm gonna put that on the screen, and you can go on ahead and highlight this, because a lot of people add actual white sugar and juice to their fruit salads that have the added sugar. This is my way of doing it. All right. I then sat here and had 32 grams of protein in my cup. I and I'm still trying to get that down. What did I miss? Did somebody say something somewhere? Mallory let us know. Yes, I tell people all the time, it's my legs, not my head. My husband and I have been married 30 years this July 15th. Happy anniversary. Okay, because that's coming up for you. Together, 35 and counting. Come on now. Yes. 2 sons, 30 and 23. I'm so blessed. Yes, you are, baby. Come on now. Shout out and celebration for Mallory, who's having her 35 year, 35th, what is it, 35? 35 years married, right? So is this, no, you've been, so 30 years, her 30th anniversary. Sorry, you guys, of being married, baby. You better come on through. Do you still love your husband like that? Or do you be looking at him like, woo? Or are y'all in love? Let us know, baby. Are you in love? Because this man in here, I was looking at him recently and I realized I don't like how he chews. I don't like how he's chewing his food lately. You didn't miss it, honey. You know I done went all over the moon. You have to ask somebody, Petty Patty, that it's been a long time for me. So for me, I didn't feel like there's a difference for sure. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. But before that, I really wasn't playing with white sugar. I was doing like the organic cane sugar. I was doing what's that, turbinado, however the hell you say it, tornado sugar before that. So, and coconut sugar, maple sugar, date sugar. So for me, I've already adapted to the modification of monk fruit and the other sugar substitutes besides the artificial sweeteners. So you would have to ask somebody who's fresh off of refined sugar using monk fruit sugar. Some people feel like it does have an aftertaste. Some people don't like it. It's like a lighter sugar, if you will. It's better than stevia for damn sure. So ear, nose, and throat, thank you so much, baby, for the $1.99 super chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to you, baby. a shimmy and a shake, pull in a little closer, period. Okay. And let me give you a little razzle and a dazzle. Print cleanup. We notice you have some unused printers. Would you like to remove them? Ask me later. You see I'm on live. Go on some damn where. Hold on, y'all. These notifications coming up. They see I'm busy. I have no type of bedside manners whatsoever. Thank you so much, honey bun. All right, so let's get down here to the church mess. Y'all still going to be here at 12:30? I got to meet. Hell no. But you can catch the replay, baby doll. You know I love you. Got a meeting with my manager for laughing out loud about the lady and her. Now I know you. Are you telling the truth, or are you for real? Or are you for fake? Huh? Petty Patty Sanders says, no aftertaste. I may be biased as I have adapted since I've been on them for years. Right, Sanders? That's why I'm like, sometimes I don't like to recommend certain things because I have to remember I've been eating this way for so long and I'm used to all of the things. Like I'm used to gluten-free bread. And to some people who want to well, I would like to no longer, eat gluten. What do you think about this bread? Well, baby, to you, it might taste like cereal box, a cereal box, the flaps on a cereal box. But for me, I put it in the toaster and I don't think nothing of it. So, it just depends on, what you eat on a normal basis. You are a true Scorpio. Where's Jackson at? After she done cussed me out and I'm still here. She'd have probably left. Well, stevia has so I like a stevia mix. Stevia alone is giving bitter Betty, bitter Beth. It's bitter. You know what I mean, Bonita? Oh, there she is. Look at her. Look, there she is. Sanders, you can't do gluten-free bread. You have to toast it. Do not take that gluten-free bread out of that bag and think you're going to bite into it. You'll go to jail. You need to toast that sucker. You got to toast it. Does monk fruit? No. It does not. It does not taste like Splenda. Absolutely not. I don't think it does. I don't even know if I know what Splenda tastes like. Maybe when I'm going down there to the Chick-fil-A and asking for the sugar-free lemonade, is that sweetened with Splenda? I don't know. It don't taste too bad to me, but I try not to do a lot of artificial sugar. Same for me, dog. I'm so used to eating certain things that the taste and texture does not bother me at all. Right. Stevia, yes, Ale. It's yes, absolutely. You know what stevia tastes like now that you said that? Children's Tylenol. Children's Tylenol. Reese and my mom, I still got to get dressed, baby. I still got to put my clothes on. I still got to get dressed, honey bun. Yes, I do. I have to get dressed. So that's why you guys didn't go with me. And let me see what's the July. Oh, shit, it's 12 o'clock. I may as well stay home. 12, 1, 2, 3. That gives me, because anyway, you got to be down there by 4 o'clock. You get dressed, you got to get dressed real quick, girl. You bald headed, so you could just throw that hat on, throw your look. Yeah. So I got to be out of here. I got to be to Sam's at least by 1:30. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Udis, that's how I say it, honey. I call it Udis, whatever, honey. Yes, that is true. That's not bad out of the pack at all. That's the bread that they use down there to the Jersey. What is that? Jersey Mike subs. When I go down there and get me a little gluten-free sandwich, they don't toast that bread. And it's not bad at all. I also get that little snickerdoodle Udis cookie too when I'm feeling a little, like I want a little treat with my sandwich down there at the Jersey Mike's. Okay. Oh, Jet Black, really? I'm glad you felt the need. What made you, how did you know I was going to judge you when you put that in here? What made you come in here and confess that? I feel like you knew I would side-eye you and judge you a little bit. I have a confession and I'm not proud of it. My sister has got me into baddies. I never thought I'd watch this trash. Well, we won't judge you too much, but I am side-eyeing you because someone referred you over there to it. I'm not on mute. That's me giving you a side-eye. Do I have a side-eye uploaded? I do. Well, I guess. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Stevia, baby, the only thing the stevia I had, it just says stevia. They ain't had no other ingredients. Red. Oh, so did you join Zeus is my question for you. I bought some sugar cane from Patel Market. I cannot eat any type of sugar cane, sugar, none of that. It really sends me into a frenzy. It makes me crave more and more. I believe it's called Jag something in the Patel Market. I do not want to mess up the names. Is it Jagger or something? Jaguar? What is it called? I even ordered fresh sugar cane. I got some from the Oriental Market, which was, they call it something there too. It's something different. But I used that when I made mango sticky rice for my girlfriends when I went to a birthday celebration in the Georgia last year. But yeah, I just stay away from all of it. Okay. We read and not judge. Oh, I did it out loud, Bible lady. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see here. Who's VL? I don't see VL in here. Is Sister V Lenore in here? Or do we have another BL? The only V I know is is V Lenore. I don't know any other VLs. Let me see. Sheila. Y'all know I be missing people, honey. The dog got to get to Sam's, baby. Beetlejuice. Oh, let me stop. Beetlejuice. You are loved, each and every one of you. Yes. Somebody said at VL. Well, hello, VL, baby doll. Welcome on in, sugar. All right, so let me go on down there to the gossip house and see. You ain't gonna miss nothing because you know I ain't even over here talking about any damn thing. After you dog gave the recipe, here you talking about her. Ooh, ain't that something? She got me here in a full body rash as well. Oh, you know what I'm also going to get from Sam's, y'all? We got to stop. We got to get our shit together. This adult ADHD is stupid. Sam's got the Lumi, you guys. They have a Lumi kit. You get I think you get a deodorant, whole body cream, whole body deodorant cream, and something else. It's 3 pieces for like $25. You know, Lumi high. So I got to grab one of those in the Sam's as well. Yes, I do. So speaking of messy after church, let's get into this last clip and we're going to go. All right. Jet Black, our next live. Let's watch Clarence' latest internet. Who's Clarence? Girl, send that to my Instagram, please. Y'all, I'm getting out the chat. I'm getting out the chat because see y'all got me all messed up. Let me get out the chat. So speaking of the messy church house, y'all probably seen this, baby. Let's get into it. All right. Hold on. Dion, where it happened down at the look at Auntie in the living room. Okay, where's the church? Here it is.
You don't want to do. The blood of Jesus. You don't have to leave, y'all. Come on. You don't want to do.
Baby, listen. Listen. Baby, listen. Dion, get off my screen. Listen, I'm not mature enough for things. Baby, they having church in the basement because you got to crawl before you walk. Amen. You got to crawl before you walk. So they starting out in the basement. In the future, they sitting in chairs now, but they're going to grow to sit in pews soon. All right. Now, I don't know the backstory because I'm too foolishness to go research for all of that. I just want to get into the mess. But if you have the backstory, click and clack and type in the chat and let us know what had happened. Okay. Let's get into the expressions. Okay. Because somebody on the TikTok took the time out to get the still shots. Okay. Look at how he's in confusion. He wants to know what had happened. Why y'all doing that up in here? She going into the group chat and said, girl, you ain't gonna believe it. In the church typing, girl, you ain't gonna believe this shit here. Oh, Debbie, you ain't gonna believe this shit here. That's what she doing on the cell phone. Girl, they in here wilding. Now, I don't know what she's... Baby, I don't know what she got going on here. But I do know that she's been in the church because she does want that dental claim to go through. Amen. Yes, she does. She definitely wants that dental claim to go through. So she is definitely in the front of the church, moving out of the way because she said, I came here to get my life together and pray for that dental claim to come through. All right. No shade to anybody in the crowd missing their teeth. If you snaggle in the front, I'm not here talking about you. I'm talking about her right here on the screen. All right. Her hair looks nice and does. Okay. But everybody ain't got their teeth. Everybody don't got their teeth. But she was doing the right thing, baby, getting close to God. And he was going to bless her real soon, but not with this type of foolishness going on down there at the church house. Look at her. There she is again. She said, let me get the hell on out of here. Baby, she said, now I came here to get the word, and now I got to leave, honey. You know, she was on her way to her job, honey. She was going to work right after church, but she said, I'm going to go early today. Yes, she was. I think this is the mama because she got the finger up in the air. She got her finger up in the air like, I know they ain't just put their hands on my boy. They had to calm her down. Yes, they did. They had to calm her down. Because see, after I show y'all these characters, we're going to go watch the video one more time so that you can do what? See what had happened. All right. Shonda, you couldn't, honey, she couldn't get out there fast enough. No, she could not. Anytime you see her hair, you see them bangs, honey, she was getting out of there. Do you hear me? Rushing. Yes, she was. Now let's go back to the video to see it all live and in action now that we done seen the characters, okay? And then we gotta go.
You don't want to do.
Oh, wait, what happened?
You don't want to do. The blood of Jesus. You don't have to leave, y'all. Come on.
The blood of Jesus. Okay. So, do we have the backstory? Did anybody give us the backstory up in here? The drummer told the man's daughter he was going to kill. Ooh, my God, on today, what you say? No, ma'am. My. But baby, ain't no cafeteria in that church. Y'all think she was working in the where she was cooking at? Not in that little space, baby. Oh, I know it was hot as hell, literally. They talking about not going to hell, but I know it was hot as hell in there. You think she was down there frying chicken in that small space? Do you think there's a kitchen attached to that small room? Baby, that looked like the youth Bible study room. Y'all used to go to Bible study. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that ain't the Bible study room. You think she was going on her way to fry chicken somewhere else? Or do you think she was frying chicken down there in that small space? There's opportunity, honey. You got to crawl before you walk. Amen. You do. Oh, Jackson, I can't even imagine her frying something in that small pack. It don't look like ain't no air in there. My God, on today. Well, that's all I got for y'all. The Lord is not pleased. Strawberries are gone. How shady. Oh, how shady was this? The strawberries are gone. Wow. Now, that's not nice. They got the grill out back, girl, you think? You say I'm on mute? I'm not on mute, am I? Wait, y'all can't hear me? I ain't just about a bitch. I done all this talking. I don't even know what I didn't say. She told me to take myself off mute. What in the hell? Oh, you can hear me good. Because I'm like, I can't do all that again. Sorry, that's me drinking water. All right, well, that's all I got for y'all, honey. We had fun. You can't hear, Dimples? You see the name that I gave this church? No, I didn't, baby. I didn't see the name. Can you type it again so I don't have to scroll? So I don't have to scroll before I go. Dimples Wimples, you might have to come. Well, she can't hear me. Somebody tell her she might have to come out. Did you have to come out and go back in? Go, you know what I mean? Oh, Lord, I just sat here sweating like a maniac. I'm about to say I didn't eat anything, but I forgot I just drank 32 grams of protein. That's the greedy. See, I didn't chew anything, so that made me think I didn't have anything to eat. But baby, I got my 32 grams. I don't know what y'all did during this live. Wait, did the Bible lady put the church in here? I hope she ain't gonna make me scroll up. Jesus. Oh, Bible lady, I'm just waiting for you, honey, so I can leave to see what you done named this church. Doll, you sweating. It's giving a bit of that. It is. It's giving a bit of second shower. It's what it's giving. It's giving second shower before you leave. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Look, this hair is a mess. I definitely got it. I just got to get in there again just to wet my hair again. Because, baby. Was it the VBS room? What's the VBS room? Vacation Bible study room? Well, you don't remember what you typed? Let me go up here. Now you got to have me scroll. You just want me to scroll. Took a bite up or something. Let me see. Oh, now my eyes are starting to play tricks on me. What was that? I don't like that he be sitting in the desk. Why do you have, what is this? Why is your hoodie in my chair? Oh, we lay hands. We lay hands over here ministries. I found one church name. What in the I'll lay my hands on you is going on here? Jesus. Is that the name of the church? Oh my goodness. What happened to making your own baking soda hydroperoxide? Drop some oils in there and smell super sexy when you rinse off with some Ivory soap, clean and fresh. Oh, baby, I always smell good. We was talking about the hacks on the TikTok. I think if that's what you're referring to. I don't really use. Oh, you mean the deodorant? Oh no, baby, I can't. Oh, baking soda rips my underarms apart, honey. I'm not part of that ministry. Now, for those of you who can use your little natural deodorant, and you can make your little deodorant with your coconut oil and your little orange essential oil and grapefruit oils and all of your charcoal and all that, praise the Lord. Look at you. Baby. I wear LUME. Yes, and do anytime I travel. Well, I do have one natural deodorant that does hold me. Okay, baby. But not with all these hot flashes and stuff. Oh no, baby. I got to go get the LUME. Loom. But shout out to y'all with y'all good old armpits and stuff, okay, honey? No, ma'am. I'm not risking it. Absolutely not. Bible lady said, I'm fine as hell, and I ain't even gotta wear no deodorant. Come on, pH balance. All right, I can't find the name of the church house. I got to go. not the red. Now you told me they don't have any fruit. Now you telling me Sam's is closed. I heard Donna Karen is good, but I'm like, that might got too much perfume in it, baby. My armpits might fall off. Okay, like They might fall off. So I had 2 good. I'm not searching for all these damn church names. Y'all have a good day. I love y'all down. Y'all got me on a dummy mission, knowing that these comments, honey, I can't. They're all running together for me. All right. So, honey, I got to go. Y'all have an amazing day. Okay. Not the stomp missionary practice. Y'all have an amazing day. I have to get dressed and be to Sam's by 1:30 now, messing with y'all. Jackson told me they don't have no more strawberries and Sam's is about to close. So I got to get the hell on out of here. And I got another thing for Jackson too, because she likes to say, all right, y'all, thank you so much, the Unfiltered Doll, because she feels like I'm really not going to leave. But you got another thing coming. Hit the like button. I love y'all down.
Oh! Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.
I got all kind of cars right now. I don't give a what was repossessed. You just check my crib, bitch, and see the cars in my garage when you lift the goddamn garage up. Don't tell me what has been. Tell me what's now, okay?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
Oh, what you working for?
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't